Welcome to the Breathe Easy podcast. I don't know what episode we're on. Aynsley, wipe that damn smile off your face. What is with that smile? What? Aynsley, you want to come over and say hi? Wait.
You have to get close. Yeah.
Wait, that mic's not working? Hello? Oh, maybe because we started the recording. You just want to shout hi? Hi. No, that mic doesn't work.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. It works.
Welcome to the Breathe Easy podcast. Bye.
Okay, well, we're currently at Aynsley's house baking. Well, Shirley's baking with Aynsley. Aynsley was going to...
We're all baking together.
Yeah. We're sitting on the couch baking, and they're standing up by the countertop baking.
We're making custard.
Are we?
Yeah, apparently.
I don't even know what I thought you guys were making cupcakes.
Custard buns.
Sorry. Custard buns. Hold on. David, say something?
Yo. Oh my god.
What? Is she loud now?
For a second. This is good.
Okay, cool. At first I thought I couldn't hear you. But anyway, yeah. Welcome to... Slow intro. Welcome to the Breathe Easy podcast. We're at Aynsley's house. Is it me or is it hot in here?
It's a little hot.
Oh? Oh my god.
I was looking at it like, it's a little early to put that away.
Yeah, we're at Aynsley's house again. Aynsley's busy baking away. They just started. It's like 8 o'clock. And me and David decided to do an episode. Aynsley also wanted to do an episode too, but she's off. She's off baking. So, but I mean, like, now here's the question: if she wants to jump in and out, I just realized I can't turn that mic on.
Do you want to pause and then pick up?
We can. You know what we can do?
Too much editing for us?
No. What we can do is I can stop this recording, turn this switch on, and because that has an on and off switch, she can just switch on and then switch off when she leaves.
That's a good idea.
Okay, 3, 2. Oh, we're gonna pause in 3, 2. Oh, 3. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. And we're back from our little endeavor.
Yeah, for you that was only 1 second. For us, it was a solid 10 minutes.
So, is there any new updates from the last time we recorded?
What was our goals? We're doing more frequent. We're more frequent now.
I mean,
by default.
I mean, aren't we doing it more frequently now? We're doing it. Last time was 2 weeks ago. Now we're doing better than we were like the last 5 months.
Yeah. What they were probably expecting.
Once a week?
No, a new one by New Year's. So I think we're doing pretty good.
Well, you did say once every month. Now we're on 2 a month. So there's nothing to recap on. No, nothing.
Well,
nothing has passed. Or do you want to give us
some? We ended it on Billy getting a message.
Oh yeah, can you elaborate on that? Because I know the story, but for the people at home who know this person or don't know this person, also want to.
Do we say this person's name?
Yeah, he ain't fucking listening. He's busy. He's busy being a father now. He ain't listening.
He's busy collecting money. So Billy got a message from Andrew Lee.
I think his name's Lee.
I like Lay better.
Okay.
You should have spelled it right.
Just go up to him, tell him your fucking name is spelled wrong.
Add an extra E, dude.
An extra E, so people know how to say your fucking name.
But yeah, Billy messages us like, "Have you heard from Andrew Lee?"
Lee, Andrew Lee.
He just messaged me. Do you know what he wants? And we're like, no. But Billy never told me. I guess we never got to the bottom of it.
Yeah, all he asked me was Billy messaged me as well, and I think I said it at the end of the podcast. And I was wondering, I was actually hoping for him to message me, and I wanted to see what was up. Now, what? Was it the next day that you told me that?
Yeah, 1 or 2 days later, he messaged me.
What did he say? Did he just say hey?
Let me read it. Let me be accurate.
Do, 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 do,
Do, do, do, do, do.
do, do.
Hey, I guess I can open it now. He says, "Hey David, do you have a minute?"
He's gonna sell you on some like fucking Jesus stuff. You have time to talk about our.
Nothing good starts off that way.
Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Would you like to make $1,000?
$1,000 in the next 10 minutes. All you have to do is loan me your social security number.
Your bank account. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people. I wouldn't even be surprised if he did that shit. But I feel like a lot of people now get baited into that pyramid scheme shit.
Mm-hmm.
That quick, easy money. Like if you sell to 5 people and then they sell to 5 people, then it comes back up to you. But like that's just not true.
I had a Facebook friend who like fell for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like the way he was like portraying himself was like, "Oh, I have my own business." I'm like, "No, you're selling these crappy ass juices." What are you talking about? You're in a pyramid scheme, bro.
I think that a lot of people at was it Malden High? Yeah, it was Malden High. How many people do you know got Shirley? How many people do you like off the top of your head do you think was involved in a pyramid scheme? Okay, that's great. she's just nodding. I don't know. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say like 3 or 4 people. I've heard stories of people I don't actually know, but like word of mouth is like. I think I heard a story like 2 days ago, where 2 people after high school, post high school, met at let's say like a kung fu tea or something. No, like at a party or some shit. And one guy who hasn't been seen for like let's say 3 years suddenly meets into, person of interest and just like spams like MLM stuff, multi-level marketing, Jehovah's Witness stuff, and then like she literally had to call someone to save her because the guy was like instantly like putting his the dick in her face, like subscribe to this ideology. This is a bad analogy. They're like they're just so persistent. You just want to like shut the door on their face, but they just wouldn't leave. So she had to like call up some friend who I guess poses a fake boyfriend to come save her or whatever. But I wouldn't even be surprised if Andrew Lee was part of a fucking pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Sound like condoms. Sound like condoms or something. Have you seen what he's been up to?
No.
Really?
Like, what does he post to? Like,
Like-
Snapchat or something?
No, he's on fucking Instagram.
Oh, I don't think I follow him.
Cause all I see is like him and his new girlfriend. At first, it was just like posts about kids, and then I'm like, okay, is these like his nephews, his cousins, or whatever? But then like now he has a new girlfriend, and I figured out that was the mom. I'm like, what the fuck is he? He's like, because he's younger than us, right?
Yeah.
Let's say he's what, like 22, 23?
Something like
We're
that.
25. He's gonna be a dad. He's gonna marry into a family. That's fucking nuts. Maybe that's why he's doing MLM.
MLM.
Multi-level marketing. Pyramid scheme stuff. Maybe that's why he's doing it. Maybe because he's like, I love this woman so much, but I can't afford.
I have no money.
I have no money. I can't afford to support her and her two or 3 kids. So that he's like, I gotta get rich quick.
What was his major? You remember?
Oh, that's a fucking good question. Chemistry? Was it chemistry?
Had to be some kind of like science bullshit.
It was either chemistry or computer science. But what Asian isn't in that field?
You.
Thank you. I was bio. That's close enough.
Hui. Levitt.
I feel like any Asian that goes into
Peter.
like,
Well, health science, I guess.
I feel like any Asian that goes into like non-STEM stuff just kind of become like, I don't know. There's that standard that like all Asians have to be at STEM. If you're not STEM,
You're a failure.
It's kind of like the equivalent of working at like McDonald's. That's what I feel like, honestly. Because like everyone who's like working some sort of... Actually, I don't want to say that. I was going to say the people that I see living a life on Instagram and Facebook,
Hmm.
going to all these music festivals, traveling the world. I don't think they're in STEM. I think they're just dropouts.
But yeah, not to slander Andrew or anything. His dad could be like dying and in need of a heart transplant. We don't know the full story, so
I like how the story that you went to is that his dad is fucking dying. Why would you say that?
I don't know.
I'd like to think that like anyone. Okay, from the sound of it, it did sound like a pyramid scheme, right?
Yeah, because we're not friends, so
Yeah.
there's no reason for him to.
No, but I feel like if his dad, let's say, if his dad was dying, he wouldn't. The first thing he would say to you is like, "Hey, my dad's dying. Can you like donate to this Patreon?" Or
Maybe he's being considerate. Hey, do you have a minute? I'm about to drop a bomb on you.
my dad's dying.
My dad's dying.
That's the bomb.
I need help.
I think the more credible thing was be like, "Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?" Okay, that's the more credible thing.
Well, wouldn't he just open with that?
I don't think so. I think if it was a complete stranger, he might do that. But because you guys went to college together, you guys didn't even have any class together. You guys literally shared the same Asian. What the fuck is that space called?
I don't know. You were a part of it.
The Asian Student Center. That's what it was. That's where Asians go and sleep on the fucking couch and skip class. That's what I did. But that's the only thing that was in common between us.
Yeah.
Or between Andrew and you. You just shared that space. You didn't share any classes. I don't even think. Did you guys even like share lines of dialogue with each other?
Oh yeah, I mean, when we were there, we all hung out, made jokes,
About him.
played. Played 13.
The only notable thing. Now this is just becoming like, let's bash on Andrew, or at least in my opinion, it was just him. Like when we played 13, him just jumping off the fucking table like a fucking retard, and like throwing the cards on the table like a jackass.
Yeah. I remember back then you didn't like that either.
There's a lot of things I didn't like about a lot of people.
I guess the thing I remember about him is him cheating on Anna.
Oh shit! Yeah,
It was only funny because all his like social media posts would be like, "Oh, family first," He tried to come off as humble, and then I don't know.
Wait, who did he cheat on Anna with?
Mana. I don't fucking know, dude.
Wait, can I ask this?
Email us if you know the answer.
Wasn't there a story with? And I hope I'm not. If you're listening, sorry. Wasn't there a story that I don't know how to put this. If you know him, I guess you know him. If you don't, you don't. Ron's girlfriend didn't Andrew try doing something with her?
The current one?
No, wait, who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Ron's ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
They were together for like, I want to say like 2-3 years.
yeah.
And then, word on the street is that Andrew tried some shit?
Dude, I wouldn't know.
I swear to God, I feel like this story is true. Well, anyway, sorry to use your name, Ron. If you're listening, if you know Ron, fucking tell him I'm sorry. Just bottom line is Andrew's a scumbag. He's a fucking douchebag.
I thought the message we were gonna take away from that was
he's a fucking asshole.
Okay.
What else is there to fucking say? He's one of honestly, I feel like this is the time for me to unload on the motherfucker. He's one of those people, and I grew up in Brighton, and there are always those kids that take it too far. And when the shit's dealt back to them, it's like, "Ow, why'd you punch me in the face?" And then you go home crying. He's one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He's one of those motherfuckers that will punch you, right? And if you retaliate in any way, he's gonna go tell the fucking teacher.
Yeah.
I felt like that was the thing.
Yeah. No, that's a good analogy. I couldn't have said that better.
So he's a pussy.
I wouldn't say that he's a pussy. I don't know. I guess a bitch is a better word.
I think bitch is too
Broad.
No, it's too easy of a word for him. He needs something better to describe him. And honestly, like, it's not us that feel this way, or me particularly that feels this way. I feel like everyone was on the consensus that he was just a bitch.
Really?
I
felt
feel
like people liked him, and I just
yeah, and you know who they are too?
I mean, I can kind of understand.
He had his own little like follow his circle, right? His own little what do you call it?
Clique.
Clique, or how I was gonna say it was like a group of fuck
Posse.
boys.
Oh.
Yeah, his posse of fuck boys. You know, and you know what they all had in common? They all looked and act just like him.
I don't even remember them, to be honest.
There's like two off the top of my head, and I think there's like a post that he made. It was like, "Oh yeah, you guys are like my brothers, thick and thin." I'm like, you know what? It just sounds like a gay fucking. It sounds pretty gay.
I feel like he would say that, but then at the same time, he'd also fuck their girlfriends if he got the chance. That's the kind of vibe I get.
Oh my! I feel like this guy doesn't like get like he can't catch a break. He's still paying for like sins, like past sins from like 5 years ago. This happened like 5 years ago. We're fucking talking about it now.
Well, I mean, it's kind of because he messaged us. It's not like we're actively thinking about him.
I guess I wouldn't give him the fucking time of day.
Yeah.
If it was just random, of course. So too bad he didn't message me.
So you can ignore him too.
I know. I feel like what I would do is, yeah, I do have plenty of time, and then have him go on this whole fucking tirade of typing me shit, and then I would just either leave him on red or just be like, okay, yeah, like, or like miss me with that shit, like I miss me with that Jesus Christ shit because I ain't got time for that shit. I don't know.
Next thing you know, that K that you sent him back is like agreement to joining his cult.
And then like I start getting shit in the mail.
Yeah.
People fucking knock on my door.
Pro-life.
I gotta make like a new Facebook account. I feel like like I don't know. Let's say if you were in his shoes, right? And then the ex-girlfriend keyed your car. I don't know if this story is true. Did you know about this?
No, I don't know any of these stories.
You know Anna keyed his car?
Oh, well, okay. Way to name drop.
Oh, fuck! Like any of these people fucking listen. I know like our 5 listeners off the top of my head, and none of them are named Andrew or Anna.
I guess. Nah, I didn't know that.
I think she like keyed the shit out of his car, and like this is how.
It's kind of petty, but
it is petty, and this is how I know like everything's of like a high school mentality. She keyed his car in the form of an A.
Oh.
Yeah. What's the original story?
She was young though, so I don't know.
I know, but that's some like high school shit. You don't take.
She's like 2 years out of college, high school. It's like.
I know, but I feel like by that age you should know what you should and shouldn't do. You know.
I don't know. I'll give a little bit of leeway because you're still pretty young.
I mean, I guess people gave Andrew a lot of leeway.
Yeah.
But he also acted like a fucking high school. No, he acted like an elementary school student.
A lot of energy, that kid.
Oh, fuck. 15 minutes in, and all we've talked about is Andrew.
And you were worried we wouldn't have any topics.
I know, like, we were sitting at the dinner table. We had dinner at Aynsley's, and I'm like trying to think of a list of topics. We're like, okay, point A, point B, point C, and then. At some point, I was just like, "Oh yeah, we just kind of run our mouths on this stuff." Is there anything else?
All right, that's my idea.
What? I thought you got else on the job.
Oh, we're gonna just jump right into that.
Yeah. Let's just tell.
Fucking
story time. Story time.
We need to work on a transition.
I don't think
we fucking just announce it. Now we're gonna talk about. But yes.
Drum roll, please. Nelson's job. Well, not Nelson's job, but.
So I think we talked about it last time. I was trying to help Daphne get a job.
Mm-hmm. How'd that go?
How do you think it went? But somehow...
Take me from the beginnings.
No, we don't need to go through it again.
No, take me from the beginning.
Somehow that offer went from Daphne to Nelson.
Uh-huh.
And he was offered an interview for next Wednesday.
See, if only Daphne... What?
Which is great because that team is having like a team get together, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Team bonding. So I'm pretty sure he'll be part of that team when that happens. And we'll go to like Ruth's Chris and have it paid for. So
I honestly want to know, like, and we've talked about this off mic. I actually do want to know the mindset of why she would decline that opportunity to.
I don't know. It's a good change.
It's like
It's definitely way better than retail.
I've coined the name 2 jobs
As of last week.
as of last week. We were
2 jobs?
2 jobs. Is that fucked up?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Should I refer to her as such or by her actual given name?
One day you're gonna like come across her, be like, "Hey, what's up, 2 jobs?"
What's up, 2 jobs?
Huh?
I want to know 2 jobs' reasons.
As she's mopping the floor with the wrong end of the mop.
Is that Patrick? You remember the episode of the? Do you remember that? It was a scene, I think, with Patrick. He's working at the Krusty Krab and he has
Yeah, I
he
do
has the broom
remember that.
handle and he's holding it the other way and he's just scraping the floor with
And
the handle.
SpongeBob's telling him to flip it around.
I've never. That's just. Anyway,
that gives you a pretty good idea of what we're dealing with.
I don't know. Her reasoning was like what she doesn't think she'd be good at the job.
Was that her reason?
Isn't that what you said? Like, I don't think I'd be good at the job.
I felt like she said she wouldn't like it or something.
But from what you told me, it just seems like a basic like.
She might have said that. I totally forgot everything.
Hi, Aynsley. What do you want? What do you want?
Oh, come sit. We turned your mic on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn the mic. She says, we
Okay,
said, come sit.
She said, go fuck yourself.
We said, come
on
sit.
the record.
What'd you say, Ainsley? Come again? We said, come sit down. And she says, okay. She walks close, one step closer, walks back. Well done. Anyway, like, how hard, like, for you to say, like.
And just to be upfront, like, the job is, I think I've said this before, but it's just data entry. You know, it's decent pay for a really easy job.
How much were you getting paid at that position?
I was getting 19, but they'll probably give him like 18.
Would they though? If it's the same.
Because I was temp,
mm-hmm.
and like by the time they were looking for me to be full hire, they knew like how good
Temps
I was.
are more expensive than normal hires. Did you know that?
But what do you mean?
Temps are more expensive.
But yeah, but they can get rid of temps.
Yeah.
Which is the whole reason.
Yeah. So like short term is more money. Long term.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Short term is more money with the flexibility that you can fire a temp on the spot as opposed to normal. Okay. But I feel like how dumb do you have to be to like think that you wouldn't be good at a fucking job that like all you have to do is like sweep the fucking floor and press A, S, and D.
Yeah, you just read some
Hey,
numbers.
you gotta turn the mic on.
I got it.
Flip it on.
Oh,
wait.
she's a little loud.
Is she loud?
Yeah, turn it down.
Ainsley, say something?
Hello.
I think you're fine.
How's it going, Ainsley?
I'm good. How's it going,
It's
guys?
picking up a lot of that sound.
What sound?
I don't know if
The
it's
plates. I lowered the mic. Wait, hold on. Ainsley, say something?
Hello.
a little more.
Really?
Higher. I mean, turn it up.
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
A little
Okay.
less.
Less. No,
Keep talking,
Do
Ainsley.
you cut this part out when like
No, it's all in there.
It's all in here.
everything?
yeah,
Even,
we-
like,
we
the
used to edit-
test. Oh my god.
I used to edit the shit out of this. Like I put like noise reduction,
Noise
all that
gates,
stuff.
yeah.
Noise,
Really?
yeah,
Equalizers,
Like, I can't
vocal
remember.
compression.
I used to do all that wonderful stuff, and then afterwards, I'm like, honestly, the average listener can't tell the difference between the raw sample and the edited sample.
True.
The only thing
I can't tell. I can't
Yeah.
tell the difference.
I put reverb in it once.
It was fucking awful.
it
It was like the echoing sound,
Oh.
and it was the fucking worst.
No. That's all right. Well, at least you guys are still recording, so that's what matters.
So Lindsay,
Yes. Hi. Hello.
Let me ask you this question.
Oh my god. I hope it's not about hemorrhoids.
No.
Okay, cool.
For the record.
Oh my God.
I have heard off mic through Facebook messages that me talking about hemorrhoids is the most disgusting thing ever, and it was way too fucking long. I thought I was just being descriptive about me saying like, oh, I can't sit, and like it's literally like a bubble on your asshole. But other than that,
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good
like,
enough. Yep,
cut it right
yep.
there.
like how is that? That's like
Well, I was being respectful, but it was pretty gross.
no, like what's weird is that like people somehow get imagery like that, like you know when
It was
people
really
like
descriptive.
Yeah.
No,
you're
when-
being, when you're vivid about it.
or like when people like are eating and someone just mentions like farting or taking a dump
like
or
shit,
whatever,
yeah.
and people are like, ugh, I'm eating. It's like, well, don't fucking imagine it then. I don't know. Is it that hard to not imagine?
Yeah, it is. I think
like,
it is.
Because like I can disconnect when people like talk about like taking a dump or diarrhea or whatever when I'm eating, because like I'm not picturing as I'm eating my burger shit oozing out of the back of my sandwich.
Oh god, see, that just made me like feel nauseous.
You know,
It's the
like,
same color too.
Yeah.
like I'm like imagining it now as I'm describing it, but it doesn't gross me out. Maybe that says something about me.
Yeah.
Maybe that says I'm fine with eating
You're
a shit
perfectly
sandwich.
fine with like,
Maybe I'm fine with eating a shit sandwich.
So
So Ainsley, let me ask you this:
what?
how dumb do you think someone has to be?
Stop. What do you mean about to be? Well, okay, go on.
to not think that you'd be good enough for a job that just requires you to scan papers in a scanner, send an email.
there's no scanning involved.
Oh,
Even easier.
data entry. So how on a scale of 1 to 10 on the autistic spectrum, how autistic do you have to be to decline that job?
How what? Say that again.
How autistic do you have to be to
Stop! I'm not answering that. Oh my
So I
god.
Come on,
what?
it's
I think-
it's 2019, bro.
I think like high schoolers are capable of that. You know.
And that's the
Is it-
demographic they are looking for.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Is it really? Is it high school diploma minimum?
Yeah, that dum dum that they fired was that's the
Oh,
minimum.
okay. Yeah.
So that's the minimum. But what you get? I just hear the water in the background.
Are you turning me down? Don't turn me.
No, I was turning you up.
Oh,
I was turning you up. Sorry for the water. Sounds like someone's taking a piss. Sounds like someone's taking.
for the record, Jeremy is taking a piss. Oh my god.
No, I'm just looking at the. I can't tell if it's in my headphones. And
It is in.
The plate is in the headphones. I
It's
can hear the
all-
plates.
it's all in the
there. It's all
headphones.
there. Okay, for the record, nobody's shouting. No, it's the kitchen is literally right here.
For the record, Jeremy's just peeing right now.
Yeah.
Into a bowl.
It's,
A lot.
Speaking of Jeremy.
he drank too much Mountain Dew today.
Yeah. Your arms are looking. That's like when I first saw you, super veiny, kind of buff.
yeah. Thank
Oh
you.
my god.
Thank you.
Like I just walked in, I'm like, whoa.
Wow.
Thank you.
It's like people can imagine.
I mean, last
his
time you
arms
saw how
right
big
now.
my arms were too.
It's like, what are those highways running down your arm?
I don't know.
Highways.
Like every time we work out or whatever, like every time I like do the dumbbells, my arms just get super veiny. You can see like I have spider webs in my arms.
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting. I have no problem with it, but
I lost like my veins. Is
all I
there-
can hear is the water. Sorry.
It's okay.
So Ainsley,
What? Hi. Hello.
how's baking going?
Baking? It's going great.
Okay.
would you
Having
like,
lots of fun with Shirley right
would you
now.
like to describe what you're baking?
Really? I get to do that on this podcast?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay,
I mean, I
really?
tried to, but didn't fully understand what was going
That
on.
was a pretty solid description, like custard and cream puffs. Yeah, that's
I
pretty
didn't say
much.
cream puffs. See?
Oh, you did it? Well, there's cream puffs, guys, and there's custard in them. Yeah, that's it. With like some cookie crust on top, and it's
How-
gonna be delicious.
How long have you been baking?
How long? Wow, this is like real. Like
Sounds like some
I don't
casting
know,
couch.
like maybe how old am I? 25.
Now take off your pants.
Maybe like what? Oh, what?
No, 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 no.
Oh
No,
my
put
god!
this
I'm
in your
gonna
mouth.
have to listen to them. Like 15 years, maybe.
Old?
No, since I was 10. Oh my god, I can't.
I saw you accomplished your first croissant.
I did. Were you proud of me, David?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. I wish you could have tried them. Not you, Jeremy. Just David.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah. What?
I probably would have preferred Costco croissants.
Yeah, sure. You probably would have taken a shit in your pants because you're lactose.
Does croissants use milk?
Oh, is it just milk for you? Because because
okay.
people that eat
Oh
dairy.
my god, it's too descriptive. I can't talk about it.
Oh, okay.
But milk, I'm fine with butter. I think.
Oh, okay then. Okay, I still
Milk and yogurt, like high quantities, like I can have a slice of cheese and be fine.
Oh, okay.
But if it's like a whole chobani or a whole like bowl of cereal,
yeah, the toilet's gonna be your best friend.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I don't get the shits. I start farting. Like
Oh,
crazy.
That's uncomfortable.
It gets to description. Sorry, it's like hot boxing in a fucking room. You just open the door and you just hit with like 2 hours of like straight fart.
I've been craving like some good mac and cheese.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of mac and cheese.
I love
What?
mac and cheese. How? What?
No, I feel like there's two kinds. There's easy mac,
Which doesn't count.
Which
Or
doesn't
Velveeta.
count.
or there's straight cheese where you like put like
Like fancy cheese,
It'll be
or
like-
like just shredded cheese. You mean?
Yeah.
what's the swirly macaroni?
Swirl. Oh, cavatappi, the best. Wait, you mean like the noodle, right? Or the
Yeah,
pasta?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's literally the
cavatappi. Oh no, or rotini.
Yeah,
It
rotini.
depends.
I was thinking-
Rotini.
I think I was thinking
Oh,
rotini.
rotini is.
And then they put
fucking
like
best.
they put like like legit cheese in there, and it feels it's drier. Is that just me?
When you use like shredded cheese.
Like yeah, or like legit.
Oh yeah,
cheese.
yeah. Because like Velveeta, it's gonna be more creamier. Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to load it with like milk though
Mm,
to make.
mm.
Because I
it
feel like
doesn't
I've
dry
had
out.
dry mac and cheese, and I'm not a fan of that. Give me like the easy
Nah,
mac
it
any
has
day.
to be creamy and
Yeah.
cheesy and like it can't be dry.
Bacon mac and cheese.
Bacon
like-
mac and cheese.
Yeah,
Like, are you talking about like
Bacon.
with
Oh.
bacon?
with
on-
bacon.
I'm
yeah.
not a fan of bacon.
You
Oh
said
yeah,
that.
you're
weird.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm more Muslim than you are.
Probably.
I'm not a fan of
Yeah.
like bacon. Like I can go without it.
I don't know. I like bacon, like a good bacon cheeseburger.
I don't like bacon on my cheeseburger.
Oh, I love bacon on my cheese.
The Baconator can suck a
Good,
dick.
more protein. What?
Yeah, the Baconator can suck a dick.
Oh,
Look at that
What else
face.
is bacon good with?
bacon good with?
Bacon wrapped shrimp, which I've never had, but sounds amazing.
Sounds good. I'll die.
Yeah.
That's okay. I've heard it's good.
Good with bacon.
Bacon?
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs. The
Yeah,
traditional.
the classic.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't think of like things with.
Oh, maple bacon
yeah.
donuts. Thank you, Shirley.
I like that
is-
too.
I do like that because it's sweet and savory.
Yeah.
Now, are we talking about
And a bit salty.
Maple,
Salty, yeah. Yeah.
Where sells the maple bacon donut?
Union Square. Right, Shirley?
We went to Union Square last week,
Mm-hmm.
and shameless plug for those who don't know.
What?
In Union Square Donuts
Yeah.
in Somerville,
Yeah.
there's a place called Neighborhood Restaurant, Neighborhood Cafe. One of those things.
I heard that place is it good?
It's fucking. The food is okay.
Oh,
Well, it's good.
okay.
It's good breakfast food.
Sure.
But their selling point is their fucking cream of wheat.
Cream
Which-
of wheat?
Yeah.
Is that cereal?
It's
Is that like oatmeal?
kind of like an oatmeal,
Oh.
but it's more of like a porridgey type of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Which I guess is
Like
cold
thicker.
cereal.
Oh, okay.
It's not as thick as oatmeal.
Oh.
I guess that's all dependent on how you like your oatmeal.
Yeah.
But it's very good. They have like they put cinnamon in there.
on it. That sounds
Yeah,
tasty.
it's pretty good. So you can like order like an entree, and then you can get like a side of cream of wheat. It's pretty good. So if you've never
Oh.
been there, go there.
Cream of wheat.
But we went there. We went to Union Square,
Yeah.
and I realized I don't fucking like their donuts.
I don't like their donuts. Is that a unpopular opinion? Is that an unpopular opinion
don't
to
know.
like not like their donuts?
I
I
don't
don't like I like Blackbird donuts better.
I've had Blackbird. I prefer Blackbirds
Okay.
over Union. I feel like Union Square donut. Their donut is too thick.
thick. Yeah,
It's
I
thick.
agree.
It's kind of like a pound cake.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
It's very
yeah,
heavy.
It's thick. It's heavy. I like Blackbird because they're like I don't know. It's like that right size donuts, and they don't feel as heavy. They don't feel as indulgent.
I think this may be an unpopular
Opinion.
opinion,
Yeah.
but I like Dunkin' Donuts lightness. You could eat.
Dunkin' Donuts. You like their donuts?
I like.
You can just like shove it down your
Yeah, you
throat.
can shove it.
No, I don't like Dunkin' Donuts
no,
donuts.
I'm talking about like you can just like shove 3 in your mouth and still feel fine.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
But
If I eat one Union, I can't even eat one Union.
Yeah,
Square
if I
donut,
eat
it's
one
too-
Union Square donut, I
I'm like,
feel like
I'm
I have
done.
diabetes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
It's fucking gross.
Dunkin' Donuts are okay.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not good. It's just basic and like
Yeah, it's just basic.
it's like
it's
if,
not
if you're craving it, it's fine.
right. Yeah, it's like always there. Dunkin' Donuts, easy to get too.
What's your favorite Dunkin' donut?
Oh, okay. Well, I just said I don't like them, but
You can still have a favorite.
Yeah, you're right. The blueberry one, the blueberry cake donut.
That
no?
one's good.
Oh, okay, cool.
I feel like I have to drink a coffee with that
It's sweet, yeah.
no, just to wash it down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your?
I like
guys' favorite?
chocolate glazed or chocolate frosted, just like the basic ones.
Chocolate frosted. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no. You like the all, like the chocolate flavored. That's chocolate glazed.
Yeah, it's just brown.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's a black. It's not brown.
Is it black?
It's black.
It's dark.
I don't think it's
very
brown.
Dark.
I don't
You-
remember.
It's
what
like a really dark brown. It's like the color.
No, I think it's black.
No, it's black. No.
Yeah, because if it was brown, it looked like a piece of poop.
Oh my god. You always go back to these butt related questions or butt related answers. What the hell? Okay.
I would think it's a black donut.
But chocolate frosted is just like the.
I love the chocolate frosted.
Yeah.
I would always get it.
I like the frosted ones.
What
too,
what
but-
bothers me though is when I get it and the motherfucker puts it face down,
What? Who-
Oh, and then like all the
All the
melted,
chocolate
the frosted part just
goes
gets
in,
stuck.
yeah, and then you
or,
try
like-
to peel it off, and all you're left with is like
thanks.
like the residue of what should have been the chocolate that's now on the bottom of the
Just
bag.
ruined
Yeah.
the
I'm
donut.
like, fuck you guys.
I like any kind of specialty donut too.
Specialty.
Did you
Just
try
like,
the?
just like their sprinkles.
Oh, there's that's what's special.
Did
Oh.
you try the shooting star donut?
I think I did.
It
What
was
the
like
heck?
Isn't it filled
um,
with like marshmallow?
no. It was
Shooting
like shaped in a star,
Yeah.
with vanilla frosting, and I think the crunchy pieces were kind of like a pop rock isk type of thing.
Oh,
It was pretty good. I went to New York and I ordered like half a dozen, and I ate them all in the car
What the
ride.
fuck? Oh my god.
People call me gross.
Ew, that's a lot.
You can't eat half a dozen donuts in one go.
Hell no. I could eat most. I like at most 2, maybe.
Really?
I can't eat that many.
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, I can't eat that many like sweets in general. I like sweets, but I can't eat a lot of it. You know,
I feel
it
like
depends on what it is.
I feel like
but,
I can eat sweets if I like wash it down with something.
like milk or coffee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do like any extremes anymore. Like I can't eat like a really salty pizza. Like-
salty
Salty
pizza?
pizza?
Like
I feel like any kind of pizza
with like a
salty.
salty meat on, like a pepperoni.
Yeah, something like that. Or
I
like
feel like
really
a pepperoni
oil-
can suck a dick.
Okay.
Or like if you put
It's
like what if it was like a meat lovers pizza? Because there's like
Yeah,
a lot
meat
a
lovers.
crap ton of like meat and so salt on it. Yeah. I
Like
see.
back in
You
the
like
day,
meat?
I could eat the whole thing. But
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah. What?
Mm.
What? Oh my.
I think the people who can hear it in the mic, I don't think you guys were listening to me.
I have no idea. What
I
you're
think you
doing.
said like me.
No, I said, do you guys like? Do you like meat?
Shut the.
my childish. Okay.
This guy is just sitting here in the corner. Oh my god. Like,
For the record,
Fucking nuts.
he pulled out his penis and started
yeah.
and started peeing again.
Oh my god.
That's the sound you're hearing.
Fuck off.
Oh my god.
Why are you judging me
Oh
for?
my god.
I could urinate in Ainsley's house if I want.
And the bathroom.
um, so you're on keto now.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Way to tell the internet that.
That's all right.
Okay.
It's fine.
Ainsley.
The keto's fine. What? Do I have to like?
Do you feel
Wow.
better?
Huh?
Do you feel better?
I feel great.
I f-
Guys, I recommend keto.
I feel like when I was on my diet, like
yeah.
even though I was eating less calories, I had way more energy.
Right?
Like when I was at the gym, I would do like 3-hour sessions. Now I'm like eating like a pig.
Oh my god. 3 hours. Okay.
and I'm
wow.
done- But like I'm done in an hour now.
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanna go
Hours
home.
still good though. 3 hours is amazing.
Well, here's
That's
the thing.
Crazy.
Did you do 3 hours and in between was 15-minute sessions staring at your phone? Or
No.
was it straight 3 hours pumping iron?
Oh yeah, like
It'd
what-
be like 4 minutes top breaks.
Oh, okay.
But I still do that now.
Mm.
So I don't know.
I feel like I'm on my phone like 10 seconds and then
Yeah,
I go.
me too. If I'm at the gym.
I never give myself more than like a 10-second rest time.
No, at that point, I feel like I'm hogging the bench for too long or
Oh,
something.
I don't mind hogging the bench.
What? Oh my god!
I can be sitting at the bench for like 40 minutes. I don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because who deserves it more than me? Let's be honest.
you're right. You're right. No one else.
I appreciate that.
All these weak kids.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't go to your.
Yeah, you
should-
should. Unless you can bench more than me. You know your place. Wait
Yeah.
in line.
Thank you.
I'm going to finish.
Yep.
You're,
Gonna
you're,
take my precious time.
you're the people that tried not to like.
Yeah.
No, Planet Fitness.
Yeah, they're trying to keep me out.
Yeah. They actually have your face posted in the back room. Don't let this guy in. What the fuck were we talking about before Aynsley came here?
Nelson
Two
getting
jobs?
a job.
Were we talking about 2 jobs?
What?
Nelson getting
Oh.
helping Nelson get an interview.
Good job, David.
So Aynsley, for the record, now that
Yes.
we are on recorded medium,
Hello. Yes.
what did you do at your last
Oh
job?
my! Oh, so you can like play it back and actually remember.
Yeah.
Oh my god, jeez.
For those who don't know, and I'm pretty sure no one knows,
No one knows.
I have asked
man.
Ainsley what she does at work, what department. All I know is that she works for the city or the state.
City currently, and then state like next week.
Next week. So she worked for the city, and I swear to God, I thought she worked at City Hall.
Jesus Christ, they're different. They're different.
So I'm like, I found out she doesn't work at City Hall. She just
Yep.
works at a different department for the
And
city.
he asks me multiple times every year, and I've been at the same job for the past 3
and
years.
if I'm not correct, I work at the DPH or something like that, right?
Wait, where I'm going to, or
No, where you used to work.
No, that's not where I used to work. DPH is where I'm going to.
Where did you used to work before?
I used to work at the BPHC, which is PH.
There was still PH in there.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Public health.
It's so different though. Yeah, public health. Okay, yeah, fine. That's fair. Public
So
health.
to the people who don't, so you work for the
Boston.
so much fucking
God, what if like Boston Public Health Commission?
Okay.
There. Yes.
So in the top of my mind, I just
Sure.
abbreviate that as
public health.
Department of Public Health.
No, they're so different though. They're so different because it's one city and one state.
Okay.
The reaches to okay. But
Okay.
besides the fact, yeah.
But now you are going to
Now you're gonna be
the-
correct, and
the
you're not.
department.
Yes, it's gonna be so easy for you to remember.
I
Just-
feel like the only reason why I asked was, and this is consequent of you constantly correcting me, saying I don't work for the Department of. You work for the city level Department of
Yes.
Health.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
City level Department of Health. That's where I got it wrong.
Perfect. Oh,
But I feel like
mhm.
you correcting me is what's making me prompt me to constantly ask
Me
you.
telling you what my job is and making you confused.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But I'm glad 3 years later, now that you're leaving that job.
Now that I'm leaving, you can just stick to what you remember, and it's all good.
Do you remember what I do for a job?
Insurance,
Thank you.
right?
Yeah, I do.
I sure do. I just don't remember what the acronym is. It's like it starts with an M, right?
Yeah, it starts with an M.
What's the next letter?
I.
What's the next letter?
I.
What's the next letter?
A.
What's the next letter?
That's it.
I still don't know what it is. Massachusetts, what? Insurance something?
Mass Interlocal Insurance Association.
Oh, okay. Wait, where's your office? Are you downtown?
Yeah, I'm downtown. Are you also
Jeremy.
downtown?
We can get lunch together.
I don't work in downtown.
Wait, are you fucking are you serious?
Where are you going to be working at now?
Downtown. Oh,
Where-
where
what part of
specifically?
downtown? Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't
Wa-
consider.
Like very close to City Hall, yeah.
That's not
Washington
downtown.
Street.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's downtown. It's so close to Downtown Crossing. What do you consider downtown?
I consider downtown to be between Chinatown
Yeah.
and governments and state. Oh no, actually, I
Stage.
include everything. Okay, everything between downtown and City Hall.
Yeah.
So no, in between City Hall.
What?
Because Chinatown is Chinatown. I
Yeah.
said in between Chinatown and Government Center.
Okay, is what you consider
Downtown. I
And that's where I am. Between Chinatown and Government Center.
I thought you said you were by City Hall.
Which is
Government
Government Center.
Government Center is City Hall.
Yeah, so I'm close to City Hall and Government Center.
So you're not downtown crossing.
Oh my god. I'm
Oh
literally a
God.
2-minute walk from downtown crossing. Let's just say that.
So it's
There
been
we go.
established you don't work. I can't get lunch with you then.
Oh my Jesus.
I work in downtown. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. I work across the highway from Billy, and
There we go.
it never happens.
Lunch never happens with you guys? No.
It happened once, but
Oh, well.
Did he pay for the bill?
yeah.
Oh.
He's such a gentleman.
He paid for all
job.
of it.
Oh.
He better have. He fucking makes
Yeah.
90 grand.
Damn,
Okay,
Billy.
just to put him on blast.
Oh.
We did it last time too.
Yeah. I feel like this always
anyone
comes up somehow.
like anyone ever gives a shit about how much. Now, aside, do you care if anyone asks
Oh my
you?
god. I forgot we're baking. Shirley, I forgot. It's okay.
Turn off the fucking.
The oven's not on. Oh, the mic.
Jesus Christ. Now, I'll continue to ask you. Do you care if people ask you about your salary?
Depends on the person.
Why?
Some people I just don't want to know. But I'm more of a like kind of private about certain things.
Yeah.
So I don't like to overshare.
Because I like. It's. I know as an adult, you're not supposed to kind of like. Comparing yourself kind of like puts you down. Especially if you find out like
Oh,
a total retard
yeah.
is making $96,000. It's not a little like. Granted, we know him. He worked hard to like fucking we like during college we would just hang out at ASC. Meanwhile, he's in the next room studying his ass off. So I'll give him that. But like, if we take Billy out of it, if we take the Billy label out of it, and you just meet him in the workspace, and you find out a complete retard is making more money than you,
No, it doesn't.
it doesn't put you down.
No.
Or it doesn't just kind of make you
It
feel a
kind
little
of-
bit more like shit?
Well, it used to,
Mm-hmm.
especially when I was like working at Walgreens.
Yeah.
But now that like I kind of got my foot in the door, it's like I'm kind of like motivated to do better.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm at that point where like now, because I started my job late. I start off my job late. So like there are people who go right out the door, like into their first job, and then promotion, and they've been there for 2 years or 3 years right out of college. Well, me, I was constantly, I think I temped for one company for 3 months, and then I switched to another company. So then person of interest that I'm talking about, we both got jobs at the same time. He stayed with one company for 3 years, while I was at a company for, I want to say 3 months, 4 months, let's say half a year tops.
Mhm.
And then I switched companies. I left my job for another temping agency. So now he has that gap over me in terms of seniority or how long he's been doing his job. If you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I feel like I am behind in terms of pay, in terms of experience. But also, let's put it like this. Because, let me get your opinion. I'm a staff accountant. How long would you say I have been a staff accountant? Since my time as a temp, primarily as an accountant, or when the company I am currently working for employed me as a staff accountant.
When you were accountant when you were a temp,
I was doing accounting stuff.
but were you,
So let's say when I was working at the hospital, I was classified as a financial analyst. When I was working at some shitty place in Watertown, I don't want to say where, but it's in Watertown. And every time I used the bathroom, it fucking smelled like shit. And it was owned by a mom and pop place. Not saying where it is, but it's in Watertown. It's close to Arsenal Mall.
okay.
Fucking hate that place.
All right.
They reported me to my fucking. They reported me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because you're doing some shady shit with
No.
your time clock, right?
No.
Oh.
But anyway, where the fuck was I going with that? So I was a bookkeeper for them. And then I switched over to downtown, and I think I was just like making sure all the numbers add up. Is that, I don't know what the fuck that is. I would just say straight accountant, not a staff, but just an accountant.
Yeah.
And then now at my current job, where I temped at for like a year, almost close to a year, I was staff accountant, I would say. So at what point would you classify me as a staff accountant? The point of my hire from my job now, or when I started temping?
I guess your temp work. If you were actually doing like legit accounting stuff,
Mhm.
I would consider it.
Oh.
Even if you didn't have the title, like it's
Mhm.
still
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like I can't get where you're coming from, but like as someone who also started late and like seeing how much I've improved in the shorter period of time,
Yeah.
like I know I'm gonna get that money, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I know that I'm smart enough that when the opportunity does come, I'll get there.
Have you I think this is just me. But because now oh yeah, so let me get back onto the story. So now that he has had seniority in his job role, you know, maximum when you're young, you only stay at a job position. Or you only stay at if there's no growth, right? Then you stay at that job position for let's say 2 years, 3 years max, 2.5. And then you leave. You look for a new company that could potentially you look for the same position that pays you a higher job, a higher wage,
Sure.
right? So he's at that position now where he is talking about it, right? So it's got me just like, oh, it's not like I have any interest in leaving my job. I looked, I don't even know where I was going with this story, but I looked on LinkedIn. I just was staff account. I make this amount of money. How does it kind of sucks when you see, well, yeah, I work for a nonprofit and it makes sense. I'm fine with it. I totally like my job. But it kind of sucks when you see other companies listing their job for a wage that is $20,000 more than what you're getting paid now.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking kick in the balls. And it's like, I can't help but think it's like, it's missed opportunity. But when you think about it, higher wage comes with higher responsibilities.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for higher responsibilities.
Well, yeah, that's a different issue in and of itself.
Did I tell you LinkedIn matched me with working for the FBI?
Really?
I shit you not, this happened 2 days ago. It says, oh, we found jobs listed by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, parentheses, FBI.
Oh, so no one reached out from the FBI.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
I was like, damn.
And it was like, we need a financial analyst. No. The job description was field agent, financial analyst. And it was like, the job description was like, we need your critical thinking and you can analyze patterns that can bust the criminals. And at the bottom it says, you have to work 50-hour weeks. You got to be on call 24/7.
Is it salary?
You know, guess how much the wage is? $150,000.
Oh.
Yeah. To essentially what they're asking.
Do they really want us though?
What they probably not. What they are asking for is someone who can crunch the numbers, make sure that 1 + 1 = 3, and that you can kill someone.
Okay.
It says be on call for any arrests, issue any warrants. You have to like look for these. Like if you get called to bring in a person, you're bringing them in. Jesus.
That LinkedIn algorithm trying to get you fucked.
I know. Like, is it worth it? Is it worth the $150,000?
It could be.
But I don't know. You know, I also looked into it because it just seemed interesting to look at, and apparently it's like you have to like give up it like train like there's like 8 steps in this process. It's like critical thinking. Make sure you're not like clinically retarded. You know, make sure you have like a background in accounting or whatever field they're looking at.
Sure.
Master's or bachelor's degree. And then at the bottom it says you have to do PT. Oh, make sure first off you're physically healthy. And then second, one of the last requirements, the 8th requirement before you pass is you have to do PT. So I looked at it. You have to do, and it's 21 weeks of PT.
Does it like elaborate on what it is?
Part of the physical exam is you have to do a timed 300-meter sprint. That's 3 football fields.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I can do like half a football field. Okay, you have to do untimed max push-ups, max sit-ups.
Okay.
max pull-ups,
Oh,
maxed sit-ups, timed push-ups, timed 1.5 meter run. No, 1.5 mile run.
oh wow.
Yeah. I'm like, nope, that's not me. I can't do half of that shit.
I mean, I could probably do good on most of those, except the pull-ups and probably the running.
The running is what gets me. You know what? I can't do any of that. I gas out really fast.
What about the push-ups? You could do the push-ups.
I gas out really fast. I'm not one of those people that can bust out like 20, 30. Like I start off strong, and then like it's like when someone like presses the nitro, and then you just watch it go down.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and then you see the effects of it though. It's like you get, you start pumping out push-ups, and then like 5-10 seconds later, like it's already gone. That's me in a nutshell. I can't even. It's hard for me to even bust out 10 without feeling gassed out.
Yeah.
And feeling soreness in my tries.
But yeah, back to the job thing. I don't know. You kind of sound pessimistic about it.
No, it just kind of, now that. Yes. Oh, do I want a bag of chips? Do you want to try some chips, David?
Nah, I don't want to get my hands oily.
Oh, what the fuck? You gotta try this.
No, I've had it. It's good. I know.
It's so good.
I feel like Michelle, last time we were here, Michelle had those and literally said the same thing.
I'm eating the Ruffles all dressed flavored chips. All dressed, #1 flavor in Canada. What does dressed mean? Find out in the back. I'm turning the bag. Doesn't actually tell me. So I'm gonna put the bag down. It's not me being pessimistic, but it's just me like comparing myself. And it's not like, oh yeah, I should be making this, like I'm not making enough money. But it's, I guess, when you compare your different stage of life.
Mm-hmm.
But one can argue like he's ahead of me, and I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm kind of like ahead of you because I utilized the degree first. But like you don't feel that way.
No.
Yeah. I think that's just a me issue.
As long as I'm moving forward,
As long as anyone's doing better than 2 jobs.
think
It's fine. We're fine. We're all
that's
winning.
the bottom line, isn't it?
That we're all winning. Is it fucked up that she's the baseline for like success?
I mean, if you want to feel better, just go to Ruth's Chris for your birthday. See who shows up.
That's fucked up.
Okay.
Whose birthday did we go? Oh, it was
Mine.
your birthday. That's where I got cussed out at. Got cussed out that night. Did I give the backstory of why she cussed me out?
Wasn't that karaoke or something?
Yeah, it was at karaoke. So every time we hang out, we've been friends for how long have we been friends for? Since 2012.
7 years ish.
Has it been 7 years? Fucking A.
Yeah, it's 2019.
Fuck. Wow. So once in a while we'll hang out. We'll go to Daphne's place. We'll sit in your car.
Let's take a moment to fucking appreciate how long it's been.
I know.
7 years ago, we were in like orientation. It's around that time, right?
Yeah.
I didn't like any of you back then, especially you.
Thank you. Do you think I was just like that annoying Asian
Yeah, you were
kid?
that fucking annoying Asian kid in bio class, fucking
What was I doing?
ripping the fish apart instead of studying it. You fucking smushed it and they threw it at us.
We had to dissect a fish, and all I did was like smash it.
I wonder why we dropped out of pre-med.
All I did was like smash the guts. Then I like poke out its eye.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you a story in high school. We had to dissect a rat, and you want to know what I did? We were supposed to cut so belly side up, obviously for dissection. You make the incision, and then so if you can imagine it, you cut straight down, and then you make like a capital I, so you can actually open up the carcass.
Yeah.
What I did just that. But what I also did was
then I stuck my dick in it.
I skinned
wore
the
it
rat.
like a hat.
I skinned the rat.
Oh God.
So I just went like a fucking butcher with this scalpel and I just started flaying the. I literally had. If you look on my Facebook, I have a picture of me. I don't know if it's still up because it was posted by someone else. I'm holding the pelt of the rat, and then the next picture over, you see the tray and you see a rat, completely skinned, missing his hand because I cut the hand off. And then the bio teacher just looked at me and he just shook his head like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Jeez.
Yeah.
Look how far you've come.
I know. Podcasting on my friend's couch, who I've been friends. Aynsley, we've been friends for 7 years. Wow. What's your best memory of us? No. Okay. Let me. What was your first impression of us? Individually. Really? Can I give you my first impression of you?
let's just leave it that.
No, I thought you were a lesbian. No, I thought no.
No, you didn't.
No, it's just I thought you like your butt buddy. I thought you had a butt buddy who was Michelle, who is now gone. Yeah, okay. So I'm glad you agree with my first impression of you. You had a butt buddy. She's fucking killing me.
All right.
Okay. So your impression of me was I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm annoying as fuck.
Annoying as fuck.
My impression of you is that you're really hairy. Remember that?
And look how far I've come. Not a hair on my upper body. Well, a little bit, but.
Do you care that I tell the podcast? Or I mentioned on the podcast?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Your fucking arms are like a baby's bottom. He got was it laser?
Yeah.
You got your entire upper body lasered. So you look like a baby's bottom.
Hurt like a bitch. It's not perfect.
Yeah. So you don't. How many sessions was it? Was it just one
session?
session?
8.
8 sessions. Are you done with all of them?
Yeah, I'm not going back.
You did 8 out of 8.
I mean, it's as much as you need. Clearly, I still need some, but it's kind of expensive.
And now below the belt, is it like
the fucking jungle?
Yeah, like chimpanzee.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, just look at my legs compared to my arm.
True. It's like a baby torso with a grown man's body. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know.
But yeah, look how far you've come. You used to be completely, now you're only 50%.
I used to have a full head of hair.
Yeah, remember that picture where you used to match that guy? You found your twin?
Yeah, those are good times.
Do you remember that guy?
I remember what he looks like.
Yeah.
He was just some stranger, though.
He just kind of looked like he came off Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, he looks more like Neanderthal.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking caveman, dude.
So I don't know how that makes me feel about myself.
He straight up looked like a fucking caveman.
Yeah.
With clothes on.
He had that head shape, you know?
He did.
Yeah.
And it didn't help that like his like I swear to God, like his beard, like he has that like the facial hair that like comes out. It's like his like
Yeah. It goes like way up his cheeks.
Yeah. Remember that one time you said the N-word?
Oh yeah. Not that it was a big deal, but because they always said it all the time, like, maybe I can fit in now. We're friends now, right? Nope.
We're sitting. I think this is still freshman year, second semester, and by this time we're all pretty chill. Our friend circle was bigger. It has now been reduced to like 3. So there used to be an entire class of us that sat next to each other. Because we were in the pre-med community. So pre-med community, you kind of jerk each other off you jerk the same people off. So we also had lunch together. And a good portion of us said the N-word. I'll just say, we said nigga. Okay? And fucking Dave, we were having a good time. I don't remember what we were talking about. And then David fucking says it. And then it's like the fucking world fucking stopped. And we all looked at him. And we fucking put his ass on blast. Like, whoa. What? Say that again. Come again. And that was the one time that we punished David, thinking he could say
it. Put me in my place. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory from freshman year?
Freshman year?
Yeah.
No, I can't think of anything.
Now let me think for a quick second if there was a favorite memory freshman year. Remember when we did titrations in chemistry?
Was that freshman year? Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, it was.
It was Chem 2.
Chem 2, yeah.
We did titrations with that lesbian girl. The lesbian TA. Do you remember her name?
I don't.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
I remember the gay TA.
Steven Cullifer.
Wow.
Didn't want to name drop, but he's no fucking way he listens to this podcast.
I mean,
Cullifer.
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, but it was evidently he was gay.
Yeah, for sure.
He was our first semester.
Well, how was it evident?
Because he had his earring on the gate year.
You didn't want to do the accent?
No, I can't do it. I literally can't I can't do the mannerisms.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I have excellent gaydar. I have excellent gaydar. The only time I've never been wrong, actually.
Never?
No, I've never been wrong with my gaydar. Shirley has 2 off the top of my head. I'm not name dropping. And they were like, when they found out, like when they came out, everyone was like, "What?" And I'm like, "You fucking shit." Like, really? I already knew this, but yes. But yeah, there was Steven. I swear to God, I cannot remember.
I don't even remember her.
A semester 2. But
Yeah.
you know who I'm talking about, right?
I probably will remember if I see a picture of her.
I swear to God, I remember all of our TAs.
I remember the hot one.
What the fuck
From
was her name?
bio.
What was her name?
No idea.
It wasn't Jennifer.
No idea.
Okay. Well, anyway.
I remember Lucas.
Was that Medulla? Medulla's TA?
No. Ortho. It was Ortho.
Argo. Orthodontistry?
That's how you know I've been doing too much dental shit.
I'm like, ortho? We didn't have any dental classes. No, Lucas was organic chemistry. Who was our organic lab teacher?
It was that Indian lady.
Gita?
Gita.
Was her name Gita?
Something like that. That sounds right.
I was confused. Sorry, I was being racist. I confused her with our other Indian teacher.
Yeah, our actual chem teacher.
Our actual chem teacher. But yeah, we did our titrations lab, and we were paired with Tony, our friend Tony Hoo-Ha. You know he moved to California?
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah. So I just wanted to put that out, see if you knew. But we did labs together, and we were always I'll quote 3 Musketeers because we were like the 3 idiots in one group. Remember how me and you fucked up our titration labs like 4 times?
You got so frustrated. What made it worse is we were laughing. He was getting more and more mad.
He was just getting more visibly upset. You don't have to be awkward.
Yes, you do. She's showing respect.
Wait, did you bring Benji out? Oh God, Aynsley just brought out her dog.
Her dog that's afraid of the world.
If we crinkle a water bottle in his face, he shakes. He's never left the driveway. He's a house dog. I just feel like beating his ass.
Jeez.
I just need to teach him how to be a real dog. And by beat his ass, I don't mean actually beat his ass. Yes, I do. But I mean, like, take him to the dog park. Like, make him not afraid of the world. He's like one of those African children, like, you know, like the white savior complex. Where, like, white people need to go to like these third world countries and have to help.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to help this dog. I think Benji's going out for a walk now. Is he going back to the bedroom? Is he going back to the bedroom?
No, I'm trying to make him sit and high five, but he's not doing it.
He looks like such a sad son of a bitch. Can you put him on the floor? Oh, I feel so bad. It just looks so... Oh, he just tripped over some shoes.
kind of dog is that?
He's a Bichon Frise poodle mix. Not even my dog by now.
Would have never guessed that.
Oh.
Oh, my neck.
For the record, Benji, I like Sora more than I like you. I like Sora more than I like him.
For the record.
For the record. Yeah. Yeah. Sora's my dog. The one that Billy thinks is not an actual dog. She can't fetch.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah. So no, Sora doesn't fetch. She'll run to the ball if I throw it, and then she'll sit back down. She'll sit down. She won't bring it back. Yeah, but he looks like he feels so bad. He looks like he could wear a diaper.
Yeah, probably. Maybe one day.
So yeah, favorite memory. Titrations. When Tony do you remember any of the reasons why we fucked up that lab?
I think we're just no specific reason.
I feel like we were supposed to do correct like measurements of like pipetting certain chemicals in, and then we just squeezed the whole
Was
fucking.
titration the one where we try to make acetaminophen?
That was organic chemistry,
All right, shows what I know.
and it wasn't acetaminophen; it was aspirin.
Same, isn't it the same thing?
No, aspirin is different.
I thought we made acetaminophen though.
Did we? Shows how much I know about.
Okay.
That was organic chemistry though, because we
Yeah.
made drugs, but for fucking Chem 2, all we did was make Tony angry
Yeah.
and copy off of his lab. How much copying did you do in college?
Not as much as you. I can say that.
I didn't copy in college. Yes, I did.
Jeez.
Am I out of myself? Do I lose my degree if I do that?
No.
Statute of
I
limitations.
feel like
right?
you asked a lot of questions that you kind of knew the answers to sometimes.
I wanted to feel superior. I have a superiority complex, so I want to know how dumb people are sometimes.
I don't know, but for like accounting, you would ask me a bunch of stuff, kind of like, and then I'd have to explain it to you. And sometimes I couldn't tell if you already knew the answer or not.
No, if I'm asking you, I don't know
Oh, okay.
because I thought you knew more than me.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. But
have you been watching anything good lately?
I'm gonna be honest. I watched Jessica Jones season 3. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last podcast.
I watched it. I don't remember what happened.
Trish went to jail at the end of it. Trish is I love Jessica Jones season 1
Yeah.
because Kilgrave, David Tennant was a great Kilgrave. He was a great villain.
Yeah. And season 3 was the serial killer guy.
Yeah, season 2 was her mom.
Yeah.
Who like was like a crazy version of Jessica Jones. Season 3 was they just happened to fucking pick a guy off the street at random, and he happened to be a serial killer.
Yeah.
Which I thought was an interesting plot, but I'm just kind of like, really? That's how you pick your villain? He's just some random guy. It was better than season 2.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about season 3 though.
I mean,
It was the pinnacle of Trish being a cunt.
it's been like all like Netflix series minus Daredevil.
I
It's
feel like
like-
all the Daredevils were strong.
Not season 2.
Yeah, but the only memorable season 2 was the hand, right?
Yeah, season 2, like the only memorable thing was the Punisher
Yeah,
fighting out of the jail.
yeah. That's where we get introduced to Stick, right? Was season 2?
I think he was in season 1 too.
Was it season 1? Oh, look who's back.
But yeah, they've been lackluster.
I don't remember who the main villain was for season 2. Was it the Hand?
I think it was the Hand.
Elektra came back,
Elektra. Yeah.
and she died.
I think she died.
She died in season 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
she got killed in the rooftop, right?
Did she die in the Defenders?
No, they brought her back in the Defenders.
Oh. I don't fucking know, dude.
But I feel like all the Daredevils were the strongest
Yeah.
out of all the Netflix, and then Jessica Jones season 1. half of Luke Cage season 1.
Yeah.
Because after they killed off Cottonmouth,
Yeah.
it kind of went to shit. Like, who gives a fuck about Mariah and
Yeah, I don't.
who the fuck is that?
Cottonmouth, who's now Blade.
Hernan. What's the fucking the Fernando looking dude?
Oh, the Jamaican dude.
No, the fucking Spanish dude.
Oh, fucking. He's in Sons of Anarchy. What's
Hernan.
his name?
Should I turn on the mic?
Shades.
Yeah, Shades.
There we go. Turn on the mic.
But like in the comics, he had Ainsley's back, by the way. Say hi.
Hello.
In the comics, he had like he kind of had vision abilities, right? He was kind of like a Cyclops thing.
Was
But-
he?
Yeah, but I didn't watch season 2, so all I know is like the reason why they call him Shades is because he fucking wore sunglasses.
Yeah.
Fucking. And then everything after Luke Cage season 1, half of season 1 was kind of dog shit
Yeah. It was.
because it's Jessica Jones season 2, season 3, fucking Iron Fist is.
But we don't have to mention it.
Yeah, what the fuck is Iron Fist? I don't know.
Oh, there's the Punisher too.
I didn't finish watching Punisher season 2.
Yeah, it was all lackluster.
I just remember they were making a daughter dynamic with that girl.
Oh yeah, which was okay.
I thought it was nice, but it wasn't compelling enough for me to finish watching the story.
You know what's good?
Yeah.
It came out on Amazon. It's The Boys.
No.
I heard that was really good, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah. It's
I-
like, it's basically like an evil Justice League.
Is that
Mm.
Oh shit, is that the one where the guy runs supersonic and kills the dude's girlfriend?
Yeah.
I watched a clip of that and I was like, what the fuck? Like there's so many superhero shows now. There was like what is that show on Netflix where it's like a band of like they were experimented on, now they're superheroes. Bunch of teenagers, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
And then there's The Boys, and I just saw a clip, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, where a guy's literally making it, and he's like, he's talking to his girlfriend,
Yeah.
and it stops in slow motion, like Flash in Justice League, and you see the blood fly, and then goes back to real time, and he's still holding her. I'm like, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah. Like I didn't watch any of the trailers,
Yeah.
and I didn't see that moment come at all. I was just like, what the fuck?
Now, I heard the story's pretty good.
Yeah, the story is good.
I heard it's not shitty at all by
It's
any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah. No, you definitely like it.
I don't know. You said I also like Happy.
I didn't say that. I said I thought it was okay.
I think I stopped watching it after like episode 3.
It's weird.
I think I stopped watching it after you find out that the boy in the box, he thinks he's talking to another. The girl
Yeah.
is talking to another boy in a box, but she's actually talking to the killer.
Yeah.
I think that's where I stopped.
I like that gasp.
That was exciting.
You
Like, oh,
it's
plot
alright.
twist.
I've been watching Glow, The Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. It's on Netflix.
The oven
Is
finished
that the
preheating.
fucking?
The oven? It just finished preheating.
No. I'm talking
What?
about the cover. It was the cover art just now, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
women in spandex.
Yeah.
I always see that, and I'm just like, what is this 70s retro style bullshit? Richard Simmons looking bullshit. Not Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons from
Gene
Kiss.
Simmons. Gene Simmons from Kiss now. I'm talking about Richard Simmons. You don't know who Richard Simmons is, do you?
No
There
idea.
it is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it
Oh
looks.
wait, what is this?
It's a good show.
Oh.
What is it called?
It's good.
Glow.
Is it what?
Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
To be fair, doesn't it spark like Richard
I
Simmons?
don't know any of these actors in it though.
You don't know Alison Brie and Mark Maron?
Who's Alison Brie?
The one on the left. Middle?
I've heard of Mark Maron's name.
Wait,
before.
what has she been in though?
Community, Glow.
Oh, that's
She's married to Dave Franco.
Oh, Dave Franco. Oh, I know Dave Franco.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Which one's Dave?
The happier one.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about
blondish
James, the only one I
whatever.
remember about James, is he was in Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
and he had a selfie of him naked in a bathroom. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah, that's what I. That's
And
the only
they
thing
asked
I
Dave,
remember.
"What the fuck is up with your brother?" His brother's like, "I don't know."
I don't know.
So, Ainsley, what TV shows have you watched?
TV shows?
Yeah.
Or like, does Netflix count then?
Yeah, anything counts.
Strange. Great British Baking Show. Well, not recently because the hosts suck now, and Stranger Things I just finished.
How do you like Stranger Things?
I love I love this season.
You like season 3?
I like season 3. Yeah. Why do you?
I think it ended pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's
the
fair.
previous
Yeah,
seasons
that's good.
ended weak.
The what?
Previous?
Yeah, that's how I felt.
They
at
weren't
least.
as memorable to me, or maybe that's just my memory. Being not
Season
good.
2, I liked that they went out like it was weird when you kind of like think about it. When 11 or what's her actual name?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Okay, in the
Oh,
fucking
wait. In the
It's just L, right?
yeah, it's just
but
L or
what's
11.
her that? Yeah, that's her experiment name. But what's her birth name?
I don't think was that revealed.
Yeah, it was.
It was. Oh, I don't remember.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
Millie Bobby Brown, whatever.
There we go.
When Millie Bobby Brown and Dave Harbor,
David. Yep.
David Harbor,
Yeah.
go down this fucking mine shaft, and it looks like they're gonna fight Sauron. Like, how big is this gaping fucking hole? It was just so out of context. It was so weird.
Mm.
But like, I thought it was pretty cool where she's like, she levitates and then she fucking zaps him or whatever she fucking does with her superpower, and she's like starts bleeding out of the eyes,
Oh Jesus.
her
Oh
ears.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, is she old? Is she 18?
No.
No.
I was
They're
gonna say-
all. I think.
Okay.
I think all the younger ones are less than or younger than 18.
You know, she's like bleeding out of her eyes and her nose and I don't know, her ears.
Her tits and her vagina. That's where you're going. Come
No.
on.
Oh my
I
God.
was gonna say, you know what, David?
All right.
Anyway, I thought season 2 was okay. I didn't like that they introduced that Max girl.
I
Max-
like her.
Max was okay in season 2.
I think she's better. Well, she's better in season 3 at least. But yeah.
She's better in season 3, but season 3, I have my own issues with season 3.
Like what? Or,
I don't like that they didn't build on the dark world or whatever it's called, the upside down.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's still it's still mysterious.
the
Like, what's
upside
going on
down is
there?
only prevalent in.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Was it that prevalent in 2? Because all they did was
Mm.
the upside down was only present in one shots when they go into the under the.
Wasn't
tunnel.
it growing underground?
Yeah, it
Wasn't
was.
Mhm.
It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't prevalent like it was in season 1. In season 2, all you saw was underground was when the cigarette smoking brother with
Oh.
his
Yeah.
open
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
Like when he got zapped into the upside down. The what? Oh.
I'm
what?
gonna check them. I'll be right back.
The fucking Aynsley, turn off. Hit the off switch.
All right.
Okay, anyway. I don't think I've watched. There hasn't been a lot of media for me to consume lately. I find myself on Amazon Prime or Prime Video.
Yeah.
I tried watching Good Omens. I heard that was okay. I couldn't get past episode 1 because David Tennant has like these big beady CGI lizard eyes. I can't do with that shit. I watched
What
that.
about like HBO? Veep's pretty good.
I haven't watched the Veep. I've heard Lost as Spookies is good. You don't know what that is?
Haven't heard of it.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly. Like, I think the premise is like a bunch of fucking misfits, and one of them I know. Like, I've heard a snippet of it. Is like one of the kids is like evidently gay. He has like colored hair. His mannerisms are gay, but he was also raised by a priest. And he was like, yeah, the priest didn't like me because I acted out and all that stuff. He's like completely missing the point that he just didn't like him because he was gay. And like, I think I heard they do this interesting thing where it's all Spanish, so the subtitles are in English. But then when there's this one black guy who speaks English, they switch it to Spanish.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a factoid. I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay.
There's nothing on HBO that's like. Then Veep ended, right?
Yeah, it just ended.
Yeah, it just ended.
Obviously, Game of Thrones, which sucked.
Did we talk? We didn't talk about that, right, on our hiatus.
I don't know if we did. I just know that it sucked.
Game of it. You know that meme where it's like the most well rendered horse, and then towards the end it's just a
Yeah.
fucking refrigerator drawing. Like that is actually the embodiment of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no.
It just got so fucking sloppy.
Yeah.
So fucking
They
sloppy.
didn't care.
Yeah. And there was so many goddamn plot holes, which I did not understand. And now I'm seeing like more articles. Like, you remember the end of the first episode where they showed Arya riding off on the white horse?
Yeah.
And what the fuck was that horse there for? It was literally like a fucking spotlight shining down on that
Yeah.
fucking horse. and you think she's gonna do something in the next episode, but no, next episode she's fucking standing next to John. Where'd that white horse fucking go?
It's just filler. Like fuck.
And I think if I heard somewhere that like that white horse is like the symbol of death or something like that. I don't know. So I thought like she was going to kill Daenerys or whatever as the arrival of death. No, they give us. It was so fucking obvious when you watched it, because in one scene, I don't know if it was just me being over analytical about it, which I usually am over analytical about most movies, which is why I don't like Lion King, Aladdin. They're fine movies, but whatever. In one scene, Jon Snow only has Longclaw, right? The next one, evidently, there's a wide shot of him entering the throne room, and you see Longclaw, but you see in front of him he has a fucking knife. You didn't notice this, right?
I didn't.
He has a knife smack dab like right here. And it's like, okay, I know what they're gonna do. And like the shot of them like talking to each other and they're like within 1 foot away from each other. It's like, they're gonna make out, and off camera she's gonna. And guess what fucking happened? It happened.
But yeah, I definitely saw that coming.
It's the only good thing was the fight with the mountain. I would say
I didn't even like that.
That's not, and I'm not saying it was the best. Like out of everything that happened in that episode, though, I would say it's the best thing.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, it's literally the pinnacle of what I was gonna say. The mountain and the Hound have been working up for. They're literally fighting as the world is falling apart, and then like, what is it? In a fucking built in a castle in the middle of like the sky. It looks, you don't see any backdrop, you just see sky. So it looks like they're fighting in fucking heaven. I don't know.
I'm glad you can find deeper meaning
to
in
the ends of the earth. Like it just looks like the end of the world from their perspective. Everything's falling down around them, right? And he just kind of goes out like a badass, kind of not. I kind of felt sad when he died. But like they shortchanged Arya. They shortchanged Jon Snow. Only from the perspective that Arya has been like, I got all these motherfuckers on my list. The only one she didn't kill was like Ilan Payne.
Oh yeah.
From the first season. And something happened with that actor. That's why she never got to kill him. Something happened with the actor. She didn't kill Cersei. You thought she would because she's been on the motherfucker's list since season 1.
Yeah.
But no, a rock falls on her and somehow her face is still beautiful. No rubble dust. No nothing. Her head's not cracked in.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seemed like just styrofoam fell on her and she fell down.
I think the worst part was like what made Game of Thrones so great was all their actions had purpose and consequence. And towards the end, that was like not there.
Well, what's an action now, like in the later seasons versus one of the early ones?
I don't know. I can't really think of off the top of my head, but like,
I think more of the story is just like it was just more well written.
That, but like, I know like with like Varys, stuff like that, like his action of betraying her and the consequence of him dying. It's kind of like that, but I don't know. Maybe it is the bad writing. It just didn't have an impact.
I get.
There's also a lot of Deus Ex Machina.
Like what?
The dragons saving Jon Snow.
In which scene?
See, it was season 7 when they were in the
Over the wall.
Over the wall, yeah.
Oh, someone's walking in. So you might hear noise. I might cut this out. Oh, no. Hi.
You're good. Oh, it's mine. You want to just do dance real quick? Switch spots? Yeah.
Anyway, when we're back, David had to move his car. And, oh, fuck, my mic stand is like falling. Why is it falling? Well, okay, whatever. So yeah, Game of Thrones sucks.
Yep.
Is that a mosquito?
God, I hope not.
I had a list of topics to talk about. I don't know if we're actually gonna go over it. Do you want to go over it, David? Oh,
Not-
fuck.
Not really.
Not really. Yeah. I gotta poop. I gotta take it down.
Yeah, I'm really hot. Also,
It's really fucking hot in here.
yeah.
I really don't know what to talk. Our flow is kind of ruined.
Yeah.
Not like we had any flow, but I like how like we plan, like Aynsley planned to like, oh yeah, we can do this and we can podcast. And she's only been on the podcast for like 5 minutes because she's busy baking.
Hey, at least you tried.
So when's the next time we're gonna record? 2 weeks from now.
I'm feeling January.
January. That's not the end of the year. That's the beginning of the new year.
Definitely like a late fall. I'm feeling.
Okay, let's end it with this since you want to end pretty quickly and it's hot. If you can, and I stole this from another podcast. I'm not gonna say which one it is. It was just an idea. If you could peel open a rift in time and space and talk to yourself 10 years earlier, what would you tell your younger self? And you only have 30 seconds. I'm not going to actually count the 30 seconds, but just based off the top of your head now, what would you tell them?
Not to be so afraid to take chances and stuff like that.
You shitting me? That's too philosophical. I was going to be like jerk off boys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, your answer was good.
I'm sorry. The answer you were looking for is not the regular shit jokes that we do. Use wet wipes.
They work, by the way. They work.
They're not just for cleaning up your penis after you jerk off.
Wait, you use wet wipes to clean up after you
I don't know. I was just fucking. No, why would you? It would fucking burn.
They're great for wiping your ass. So that's what you would tell yourself? That's the only thing? 30 seconds.
The secret to dieting. It's not as difficult as it seems. Fucking pick. Don't do pre-med.
Right? Right? Yeah, that's the fucking truth, man.
I don't know. What would you say?
Are you talking about me? Oh, because I can't see, and I hear you're talking about someone, and I feel like you're looking at me. Okay, thanks. So, question back at me.
Yeah.
I tell myself, invest in Tesla, invest in Bitcoin, and jerk off. No. I think if I can nail it down to top 3, if I had premeditated time to think about topics, then I only have 30 seconds. Invest in Bitcoin. God, I need to take a shit. Don't strain yourself too much when you gotta take a dump because you might give yourself hemorrhoids. Okay? And don't go to pre-med. For the love of God, don't do pre-med. I feel like that was the biggest waste of goddamn time. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't learn shit from pre-med.
Well, I could say that about college in general, but
I mean, I know credits versus debits. Credits equal debits. And what's that equation?
E equals MC squared.
No.
MC
Assets plus liabilities equals stockholder equity.
assets equals liability plus stockholders' equity.
Is it?
It is.
No, it's.
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Assets plus
Assets equals
Oh, that's close.
liability. No,
I just switched the signs.
you've said assets and liabilities equals stockholders.
Yeah, also all you did was change the position of the equal sign.
Yeah, but it's just like changing a lot of it.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Aynsley, can you come on the podcast for a quick second?
That's why the third mic's there.
That's why the third mic's there. Oh my God, we're gonna ask Aynsley the same question, and I anticipate it's gonna be one of those like philosophical deep shit.
She might actually give me a good answer. You mean?
Yeah. Ainsley, switch
Use your left hand.
Switch the mic on.
It's called the stranger.
Yes. What?
Now, if you
Yes.
had 30 seconds to peel open a rift in time, and you would know this question if you actually read the Facebook chat. But
No, I.
if
No.
if you had time to tell your younger self,
If I what?
If you had 30 seconds to tell your younger self from 10 years ago, what would you tell your younger self?
My younger self? That's such a deep question.
Oh my fuck.
These are like the thing with like the memory, like our favorite memory together. I'm still thinking about that. Now you want me to think about like
Fucking God.
what I would tell myself back then?
It could be a joke. It could
What
be
I would tell
legit.
myself back then? No. Maybe like don't take yourself so seriously. No. No. If it's like maybe career related, maybe it's like
Don't do pre-med.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause
or
it seems like-
no, like don't focus too much on grades. I don't think they matter that much in the long run.
Oh, because they fucking don't.
Yeah, exactly. So I should have.
I got an F in Orgo. See, I'm doing great.
Yeah, I know. I didn't pass either. Well, but yeah, that's it.
Okay, can I ask you? Can
What?
I ask you guys this? In college, was calculus that hard for you?
No,
No.
college?
Yeah.
No,
Was calculus hard in high school?
No.
no. Calculus? It's weird.
It was
Well,
easy as fuck, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just getting now.
Okay.
Because
Getting out there,
I've
yeah.
spoken to a few people that say like calculus was hard as a motherfucker, and I'm like,
I knew
derivatives?
someone in like BU who took pre-calc like 3 times.
pre-calc.
Yeah.
I don't remember much.
That
about
person dropped
pre-calc.
out of BU.
I feel like pre-calc. I feel like pre-calc was harder than calculus, because I think at the base calculus was just derivatives and integrals. It's like plus and minus. You just learn two.
I think it's
concepts.
all easy.
I
Yeah.
don't remember much about calculus 2 though.
All I know, yeah, we got D's in that.
Do we really?
Wow.
We got A's in Calc 1.
And
To be
And-
fair, we had the shittiest professor.
Yeah. And we stopped caring.
The man
Aw.
constantly frothed at the mouth, and he had to like wipe his saliva from his mouth.
Ew.
Yeah, it was fucking
It's
gross.
like the chalkboard just went on his mouth.
oh my
It's like
god.
he just kisses it after.
Yeah.
he was a fucking slob. That's why we got D's.
Who was your
Okay.
teacher?
Mukherjee?
Oh,
Good
we were in
job,
different
It
classes.
was Mukherjee, right? I remember most of our professors, other than the lesbian TA.
What lesbian TA?
Do you remember our Chem 2 TA? Is the
What's her name?
It wasn't Steven.
Not Steve. Who's the TA after Steven?
No,
You don't remember, or are you telling us no?
no, I don't remember.
Oh. I feel like it's like a Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Do you remember our
Oh,
What
it
was
was
the?
Christina?
She's lesbian?
No,
Nuh-uh.
Not
Oh,
her.
she was so pretty.
No, yeah, we were talking about that. I couldn't remember her name, but he said the
Oh,
good-looking
good
one. I'm like,
job.
she's not a Jennifer.
Oh yeah.
it was
she's-
Christina.
yeah.
That was a nice pull.
Good job, David.
You remembered her name.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. But no, I don't remember that.
Was there anyone that you didn't like in college?
What, B or UMass Boston?
UMass Boston. You can name names because they're not going to listen to this shit. They didn't like me, so they're not going to listen to anything I make anyway.
Did I dislike anyone?
Yeah, you can talk shit on this podcast.
It's like
This is why it's called Breathe Easy.
oh.
So you can get out.
1 minute.
Yeah, so you can breathe a little bit easy. You can talk
You know
shit.
which one that you could probably guess that I didn't like?
Amber.
Stop! I love Amber. I sure do. But no. The one-
Ivana?
No.
John.
Yeah, good job, David. David knows.
Oh, I was thinking of female. You didn't like John? Was it
We've
because
talked about this.
was it because he was a pompous asshole?
Yeah.
And he made
Probably
everyone
do
feel like a retard. He tried to
What?
make he like just talking. He like it felt like he was talking down to you, right?
Mm, I think he tried to make himself look superior.
So what was the reason why you didn't like him?
Because he made that like stupid. He's the type of person to like, if you question him, he's gonna pull like 5 different Wikipedia pages or like websites to like prove his
you wrong.
point.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's exactly what he did on
he
like our
did?
Facebook, our pre-med Facebook group.
Did he really?
And he
Yeah,
sure
I
did.
You meant
Yeah.
that much to him.
This is,
Well, you know what? He proved you wrong because he's in
he
fucking
did.
med
He
school.
sure did. Yeah,
Ainsley.
he sure did. He's the one that actually came out of pre-med like looking good. Okay, hold on.
Well, we look pretty good too.
Yeah, we look pretty good.
We're staff accountants.
We're staff accountants. We're making a good estimated $50,000. You can look on Glassdoor, look at the salary in inner city Boston. We make around $50,000. Okay. Fuck, we need to make more money.
We will.
You know what'd be good if we made money off this fucking podcast?
It's good to dream, right?
Why would we get lawsuits though? No, we don't. We don't talk shit about people.
We probably could get a lawsuit for that.
For who though? What would they sue us for? It's not like
Defamation.
defamation. These people aren't famous.
I don't fucking know.
I was thinking defamation, but I'm like,
People sue for anything.
but I'm thinking like, if you're talking about defamation, who's gonna make it to the point where
That's an
they
interesting
qualify
question.
for defamation? I think nobody's gonna make it
No.
unless John thinks he's still gonna be the next Gregory House.
No. I don't know. I can't think of anyone that would like make it to fame. No offense to them, but I don't know.
So what are you guys making? What are you guys baking? Is the cream puffs? The puff,
Crustard.
the custard, yeah.
The crustard. Oh my god, dude. The cream
Are you guys
puffs.
still making cookies?
We're making we can. Shirley, you want to make cookies? Down there.
Okay.
Cookies.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't put away the butter.
It's so hot.
So you don't want cookies?
I don't know.
Okay. Did I answer your question? Yeah, we're making cream puffs.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go back to the first question because I want to wrap this up.
Okay, cool.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yes.
What's your favorite memory of us or in college?
Oh, my favorite memory. Oh, in college.
Yeah.
Oh, while we were in college together.
This might not even been the question.
We
What was the
weren't
question?
even in college for. Oh, we were in college for a year.
Okay, what's your favorite memorable thing hanging out with us? It doesn't have to
I
be
liked
in
Thanksgiving.
Which one?
I liked all of them.
I've only taken part in 2.
Yeah, you didn't go to the first one.
One of whatever, which one you were. Both of them. There we go.
The one at my place.
I like the one. Your
And the one-
place.
And the one at.
That one was okay.
Thank you.
We had one
Sorry.
at your place?
Yeah, we had one at my place.
I like the one here.
I think.
Yeah, your place was fine.
I remember the one here. 'cause it was fucking last.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that one too because I
What?
remember
Recent?
that one more. Yeah, the one that was at my place because
Didn't we
that
do
was the
one
most
at-
recent one.
Didn't we do one at Michelle's?
The one where we all sat on the
When-
floor
yeah,
and
when
like
Peter sat in the cat bed. I remember that.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but you guys.
that
told
was
me about it.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that was Friendsgiving.
Because
That was a weird one.
She brought apple pie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
10:17. Oh, okay, so 6 more minutes. Right? Yeah, 6 more minutes.
Okay.
Well, that's for the cream puffs. Do you want burnt cream puffs?
No.
Well done.
I got one more. Where is it? Where's my phone? I don't remember my phone. Do you remember the question? I thought of list of topics to talk about, but clearly we're gonna scrap that because it's way too long.
Because it's already like almost 2 hours now that you recorded.
But then the last no, it's like only like
Oh.
an hour and a half.
Oh.
Where is that question? We could talk about. Oh. If you could, okay, 2 more questions for the both of you, and I guess for me as well. You have 1 minute to look up a Wikipedia page article. 20 years from now, what would you look up?
Jesus.
What? These like such into the future questions or deep into the past questions.
I mean, you can look up the lottery numbers. You can look up dinosaurs. Is the Earth flat?
Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I feel like the Wikipedia page 20 years from now is going to be for dinosaurs is going to be the same as it is now.
Yeah, so you can do a stupid
So
ass
no, I'm not
answer.
gonna do-
You can do a
no.
stupid ass answer like that. 20 years from now, you can play the stock market.
Aren't you asking the same question? Basically.
No, it's
One was 20 years in the past.
yeah. We can fucking scrap this question because you said that shit.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
good job, David.
What's
Yeah.
the future of working out?
What's the future,
future
of
of
working
working
out?
The future of working
What
out.
type of
The future of getting buffed and ripped.
That's a David question.
Getting a dad bod.
Dude, I don't know. It's been the same pretty much.
Do you think it would be the same though? because people are using.
Do you think it's been more intense, or like more people are doing it than before? You know.
That's definitely
No,
more so now.
But like, why? Or like, you
because
know.
of social media,
It is social media.
100%.
Now I'll go back to this now, but because due to social media, I didn't know who the fuck Steffi Cohen was.
I don't know who that is. Still.
Steffi Cohen is this. She's 5 feet.
Yeah.
She's so
5
tiny.
foot, shorter than me.
Yeah.
120 pounds. So she weighs more than me. She can deadlift 500 pounds. If you look up right
Damn.
now, her quads are fucking incredible.
Oh.
I saw this thing where she was deadlifting in jeans. She could not fit in her jeans. It was incredible. But anyway, do you think?
Oh, I gotta check on the things again.
Oh, thanks, right.
I don't know if like powerlifting gets into Hollywood.
Do you think it's still gonna be lifting weights though?
What else are you gonna lift?
Because you know how like the level of athleticism, let's say like Olympics, in like 1950
Yeah.
versus Olympics now, drastically different. The human, I would say, like record settings, like things are more. As she opened the oven, there's like a puff of steam that came out. I thought something was burning. But like, you know what I'm talking about, right? The level of intensity of competition has been widely drastic.
Okay.
So do you think the same thing would be for working out? Do you think it's just going to be fucking at the SBD all day, every day as the gold standard of working out?
Oh no.
Minus accessories. Do you think like, also with like steroids, do you think there are going to be other forms of getting buff other than lifting iron?
I feel like we kind of peaked, to be honest. If you watch Strongman, like those competitions have been going on for like years, and then you can kind of see it like the Strongman physique. Like they were big dudes, but now they're like fat but like they're at their limit now.
Have you? I've seen an interview with Mark Bell talking about it, and like he was at his peak squat or whatever, and he looked like it was fat.
Yeah.
He was bulky as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I think he failed to squat because his knee blew out or something.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
was like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, and then like he slimmed the fuck out. I don't. It's, you know what it kind of reminds me of? It's kind of like Super Saiyan, where like they get more power, but at the same time they just look bulky as fuck.
Yeah.
So like, is the bulkiness part of is that a fad? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, that's not.
In order to move
that much,
that much weight, you have to be that big.
Mm-hmm. What, Aynsley? Do you guys want to make it or no? I would eat them.
Okay.
Email me at thebreatheeasypodcast@gmail.com if you want me to eat a cookie.
if you'd like us to send you some.
If you want us to send you some, I will make a Gmail, Google Sheets, and I will link it to Aynsley, and she will make it to go per order.
Pro bono.
Bro, what does that mean?
Free.
Oh, is it really?
Something like that.
I was thinking quid pro quo.
Yeah.
Quid pro quo.
That's different.
That's like eye for an eye, right?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
My English skills are awful.
Isn't that Latin?
What?
Isn't quid pro quo Latin?
My language skills are garbage, okay? Are you happy now?
All right. I'm honestly thinking that, like, here's a far-fetched scenario. Is it possible that because social media has, like, such a big influence on weightlifting, people are lifting weights constantly now? Like, girls are more into lifting weights, particularly for the ass. They want the ass. They want the nice quads, right? So they're more susceptible because social media is like putting it out that way, and they're getting more exposure to women that they wouldn't have known otherwise, right? They're seeing all these women work out, so they're gonna do it too. Is it possible that they make a drug? Like let's call it Botox, right? Like Botox, particularly for bodybuilding, to give you like that 6-pack. And I'm not talking about like silicone shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's synthol.
Yeah. I'm not talking about that silicone shit where it gives you the Ken doll stuff, the enhancement. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like steroids, where it's kind of like an organic thing that helps you pump more, but not necessarily like a testosterone thing.
That helps you pump more. I don't know. At the end of the day, you're limited to your
Okay.
you're limited to your genetics. So
I let me equate it to like this: the penis pill. You know how like there's like penis pills in like 7-Eleven.
yeah,
Clearly that shit don't work, right? But if there was a magical thing for that, for bodybuilding, for like lifting weights and stuff that makes you strong, gives you that 6-pack, whatever. If the magical pill like that, do you think people would be more susceptible to using those?
dude, obviously.
Do you think that could be the future of weightlifting, or do you think SBD is just the gold standard? Nothing's gonna.
You mean like a magic pill that makes you look strong?
Yeah, like a SpongeBob, like muscle arm type thing that actually would work, or do you think there's gonna be people that's so concrete in the old ways of SBD, squat, bench, deadlift, that like like that dichotomy of like, I did it before it was cool, and that's SBD versus like the new shit now, which like could be like weightlifting equivalent of the penis pill. Make your dick.
I don't think there's like any new method that's gonna ever trump SBD.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know.
That fucking mosquito, dude.
Oh god, it got me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that there's ever gonna be anything like Jurassic. Like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Fucking 50 years ago.
But there's been like movements where like there's calisthenics, right,
Which
which is
is
body weight.
Stupid, and they're not as strong as any of the top like strongmen.
I think the argument
powerlifters.
is that like calisthenics is you use your own body weight, so obviously you can increase the weight with barbells and all that shit, but you don't have like the balance
yeah,
and like coordination. But like I feel
for
like
powerlifting, they don't have that.
no, like in terms of different forms of workouts, right? Calisthenics, you're limited to just your body weight.
Yeah.
It works on coordination and control or whatever, as opposed to weightlifting is just straight barbell, pumping iron, getting strong. You can increase the weight limit as long as your genetics allows it and all that. So do you think that there could be like, okay, maybe not weightlifting, but like fitness? Let's broaden it to fitness. Do you think that there's going to be a new thing that could trump weightlifting? Let's put it like that.
I don't think there'll ever be anything that will trump weightlifting. There's always going to be those guys that are just meatheads.
Mm-hmm.
There could be a new fad that like the mass just fucking
Penis pill.
yeah, exactly. That just goes for it.
Would you try it?
It's like Gymshark, like women in Gymshark now.
What is that? Is that just like the online store of Lululemon meat?
I don't know. It's like the
Yeah, I've seen like I've never heard of this brand before, and like as of like a month ago, and it was like there's a sale going on at like 10 in the morning. I gotta buy my gym. I don't know what it is.
It's just like making its way through the fitness community.
So it's kind of
just
like
apparel.
Yeah, it's just apparel, right? It's not like
actual lifting equipment or anything.
So it's kind of like Lululemon.
Sure.
Lululemon sells like athletic athleisure wear.
Is Lululemon oriented towards women?
Yes, but they do have guideline.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I wouldn't know about that. I don't really care about like what I wear.
Mm-hmm. Are we done?
Are we?
I would get Ainsley's point of view, but she's busy baking.
I mean, bottom line is nothing's going to trump lifting weights.
I feel like it's always going to be there, and I feel like there's always going to be the hipster stuff.
Yeah, there's always going to be. It was like CrossFit before.
Dude, what the fuck is CrossFit?
I don't know. It's fucking dumb.
How is that a thing? There's CrossFit gyms in Malden, I believe.
CrossFit is like being mediocre at everything. So
Yeah, CrossFit is high reps.
high reps. It has cardio, but they also deadlift and do shit like that. They do like Olympic cleans and shit.
Like clean and presses, right? That's
Yeah.
what they do? Yeah. I just recently learned what CrossFit is. Is it actually like high reps shit form?
For like
let's say
Pull-ups?
pull-ups. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they do the dead fish.
Yeah.
Where they just wobble.
They like fucking flopping. Yeah.
What the who thought that was effective?
I don't know.
I want to know which retard thought that was effective.
But it's also like, if you think about it, like in the 80s, they had those videotapes of like people like dancing, getting a workout like
Oh,
that.
the Richard Simmons.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's always going to be shit like that.
But I feel like that was. Yeah. You
I
can
can't
say
even predict like what the next one will be.
next. Then let's predict.
Honestly, I think like kickboxing. I know you do that. Like Zumba. It's all like
Soul Cycle.
it's all like
Are we talking
group
about-
fitness, stupid shit that
I was thinking in terms of fitness, as in like. Now people, if you notice nowadays, people belong to a dichotomy of like a specific group.
yeah.
You have the weightlifters, you have the CrossFit people, you have the kickboxers, you have the Soul Cycle, you have the people who walk. Do you think
They
there's
go up hills.
what?
They go up hills.
Yeah, exactly.
That hill looks challenging today.
Do you now? Let's branch this off. Do you think predict that there's a new group gonna come out, and if so, what could it be? We've made stories about floating semen coming from space, so certainly we can think of the new hip new fad that sweeps the nation.
In fitness or anything.
I'd say in fitness, because we started off with
I would say in fitness, it's going to be some kind of body exercise,
like calisthenics.
calisthenics, maybe with like some kind of equipment.
I
Definitely
feel-
not weights.
I feel like calisthenics is less known at this point. It's not well known.
Isn't calisthenics like California based kind of like guys at the beach just doing
Muscle Beach is
Muscle Beach.
is calisthenics, but I feel like not a lot of people do calisthenics.
Nah,
Calisthenics are body weight exercise, pull-ups, push-ups, and all that stuff. So they integrate that with other things.
it's like looking good at the same time.
Yeah. But I feel like calisthenics isn't on the same level as, let's say, CrossFit or kickboxing or Zumba. Like I'm sure a majority of these groups use like pull-ups, push-ups, and all that stuff, which is calisthenics. But as a pure calisthenics movement group,
Yeah.
would that be a thing? You know. Speaking of, remember Dat?
Who?
Dat?
Yeah.
You know he
Fam?
does it. He does calisthenics.
Does he?
I swear to, I shit you not. He made a calisthenics group in Boston.
Well, I mean, even his girlfriend.
She does
Just-
that's also calisthenics.
Is that?
It's considered calisthenics. It's bodyweight workout.
I mean, strip pole dancing. I wouldn't know what you call that. That's kind of a stretch.
Well, you have to support your own body weight. They fucking do like human flags and shit, or equivalent to human flag, and they're elevating themselves. They gotta hold their hand up. They gotta hold their own body weight up.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like calisthenics is more like isolated, but where people like fad kind of stuff, those fad kind of gym stuff, it's more like group things.
What do you mean?
Like something that people can all come together and like join hands. They're in the fight together.
As opposed to calisthenics?
Like calisthenics, weightlifting. It's kind of like you're kind of more isolated.
Oh, it's singular. Yeah, I get what
Singular,
you mean.
yeah.
But I mean, like, even when you go to the gym, the most you can do is you can spot him as he's on the flat bench.
But like when,
Maybe look at his dick, see if it's popping up out of his shorts.
but like let's say like cycling, you're all in a group, you're all jamming to the same music.
Yeah.
You're in it together.
I mean, human flag, we can human flag. Like, if it's calisthenics, we can, like, I can do a push-up and then you can hang off my shoulders.
Yeah,
and
that's
push.
more. That's more.
Yeah. Maybe that could be the fad. I think that's the fad. You hang off the bar, I'll hang off your shoulders, and I'll get someone who could be lighter than me to hang off my shoulders.
I think they're gonna invent some kind of new equipment,
Yeah.
so you could apply some kind of fitness towards it, and do it in groups. I think that's the next fad. I don't know what that's gonna be.
Tell me why when I thought about that, I thought of those virtual golf. You know, like a driving range,
Yeah,
but it's virtual, like Wii Sports.
yeah, it could be something like that. Even we fit.
Yeah, that died
Fucking
real quick.
dumb. Yeah.
That was so fucking dumb. So do you think there's gonna be a penis pill?
A penis
For-
growth.
like a I hate that I keep saying penis pill, but it's like
because Viagra's a thing.
okay, it's not that. I'm talking about like the grow your penis 10
The-
inches
yeah,
long.
the
It's like the
magic
miracle
penis
pill.
pump.
Yeah, the penis pump. Yeah, but for your body to make you like
Do this one exercise to
yeah.
grow your penis out.
just suck your dick 3 times a day, and you'll be able.
Use this fancy fleshlight.
You know, and then do you think there's gonna be a magic pill to just give you like toned body without workout?
No.
No.
Yeah, no. I can't imagine anything that could change your body chemistry that way to build muscle just by sitting there. That's just like hard to imagine. I don't know. There could be like some kind of like device.
Like a penis pump for muscles.
Yeah. But they freeze off fat now, so
They freeze up, but they're killing the fat cells.
yeah.
So what can you increase? So that means you have to increase blood flow in the muscles,
Yeah, you have to rip the
but
muscles.
you also have to tear it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's just a penis pump for muscles. You literally, it's like a suction cup, and you suck the shit out of your bicep.
Hey, I don't know how that's gonna work, to be honest.
It's like the blood pressure wraps. It goes around your bicep and your tricep. Now retrofit it to be a pump, penis pump.
It just increases in suction.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm at 1,000 pounds worth of suction now.
The PSI,
PSI, yeah.
is through the roof. I was listening to another podcast where it is the weirdest fucking story. Now we're going from the future of muscles to penis pumps. There was a guy who shared a story that him and his boys passed a penis pump around.
Oh god.
I'm just like, what the? And he was like, yeah, I used it for the first time, and my dick looked like a leopard because it bruised, because like the pressure was so much. Like he sucked out so much of the air that it caused the blood vessels to blow up. And as I'm listening, I'm like, it's not the fact that you described what your penis looked like, but it's the fact that you and your boys were passing it around.
At least wash it first.
Yeah, that's the question. Did you wash the penis pump first?
Jesus.
Do you come in a penis pump? You don't come in a penis pump, right?
I mean, if it's bruising your dick, I don't think so.
So if there's a consensus to wash your dick before everyone passes this penis pump around,
Yeah.
do you think you have to clean it?
I would hope so. It's like when people like loan you their gym shorts. Like the thing to do is to
but
wash
it's clean.
it.
Yeah, but it's okay. If I gave you clean gym shorts,
Yeah.
would you wash it before you wore it?
No, I would wear it and then I would wash it before giving it to the next person. So it already be washed.
Oh, because it's been like quote unquote worn.
Yeah.
So I gave you a penis pump. If I gave you a penis pump and I washed it, well, it's different because you're excreting, like your sweat under the gym shorts.
Yeah.
The penis pump, you're not coming in it. So why is there a need to clean it?
You're saying your dick doesn't sweat in that thing?
I wouldn't know. I've never
As
used
it's
one.
being ripped apart
For-
and all those dead skin cells.
Message us at the breatheeasypodcast@gmail.com. Let us know if your penis gets sweaty inside of a penis pump.
Have any of you tried it?
Would you ever, like, what's the point in that shit? I heard all enhancing methods are just straight bullshit.
Yeah, I believe so.
Now I'm thinking,
What's the point?
as I was listening to this the podcast, I was talking about the penis pump. Like, there are ways to make it bigger, but like, A, it's bullshit, or B, if it's medically induced, like surgeries and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it literally fucks you up. So you know how like, what? Oh, what you say about her? Oh, so anyway, now let me describe this to you. So, it doesn't begin at the base, right? Like where your body is. Obviously, there's some more inside your body, right? So let's say it's like this, right? There's some still inside your body.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is they pull it out. They pull more out.
Okay.
That's one way. Another way is that, so it's like when it's flaccid, it's like this. When it's up, there's a tendon that pulls it up.
Uh-huh.
They cut. No, I think it's the same method. They cut that and they pull more out.
Okay.
So now, it could be an inch longer or whatever, a centimeter longer. But it's just forever. It's forever flaccid. Would you do that?
No. God, fuck. How insecure would you have to be just to sacrifice that? Just for half a centimeter?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Would you try a pump?
No.
No? Or just for fun?
Just for fun? Well, for fun.
What if someone just gave it to you?
Wow.
What if do you think?
Shouldn't just let it lie there.
Okay, let's say it like this. You know how Billy gave Peter pocket pussy? If Peter had a penis pump and he told you to try it.
No, I would not use his penis pump.
Why not? You guys are boys.
I thought he was your boy. Fucking gross.
And then as he's talking, just imagine. Then go with the story with me. Follow me with this. If you're using it, just say you're using it hypothetically. And he says, yeah, it works great. I come all the time. And you just find out he used it as a pocket pussy. Not as actually a penis extender.
Okay. Dude, try it.
Try it.
Dude, put it in the microwave first.
With the microwave, it feels so legit. What if Billy gave you? Okay, what if Billy gave you his pocket pussy?
Like he used it before.
Yeah.
Dude, I warmed it up for you. I made sure it was good.
Yeah,
Look it out for you.
I made sure it's worth the money. Just say like it gives it to you for a birthday present, and it's taped, but you realize the tape has been undone.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
Oh shit. Oh, is there anything else we want to talk about?
I don't know. I think we've covered it all. I'm still too hot. I think you need to use the bathroom.
I've been holding my shit in for like the last hour and a half since we recorded. I think I've been laughing too hard because now I'm coughing. My throat hurts, which is a clear sign that I've been talking for too long.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. I'm glad you just said yeah, and you didn't say no. You don't talk for too long.
No, you do.
Thank you.
And sometimes you talk so much that I can't get a word in. Like that butthole story from last episode.
Yeah. Can you elaborate? What did you want to tell me? What did you want to say that I wouldn't allow you to say?
You asked me to remember something from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
What was the overall message?
Oh yeah, you should probably stop talking about it 'cause it's fucking gross.
I don't think it's that gross though.
Dude, you're talking about your asshole.
I'm talking about what a hemorrhoid. I'm not specifically giving you imagery about like, oh yeah, I have a mole.
You're
here.
basically saying, "This is in my asshole."
I'm not telling you to imagine. I'm not telling you.
Here's a picture of my asshole. I'm gonna describe it to the audience.
I'm not the Bob Ross of words. I can't paint a picture for you. I'm just describing. Okay, if I tell you what a cup is, right? It's a. Thank you, Aynsley. If I tell you what a cup is, it holds liquid as a handle. If it's a mug, it's just a flat description. Everyone has a fucking mug, but you're not exactly imagining. I'm not telling you to imagine what my asshole looks like. I'm just telling you what a hemorrhoid
Now
is.
I imagine that mug in your asshole. 'Cause that's what it's pertaining to.
And that's
It's yellow and it hurts.
now
when I say-
now question. If it's a mug, is it the bottom in or the top in? And am I pouring anything in? Am I
I'd say
douching
the open side would be inside your butt.
So, yeah.
And it's just holding stuff for you. It's holding your shit in there.
So it's like a soft serve machine.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now here's the $1 million question, David. If I gave you a mug full of my shit, would you use it?
Yeah, to fucking throw it in your face.
What if I? Okay.
But then the joke would be on me because the handle would have been your butt too. That shit in my hands.
I think you're complimenting the elasticity of my asshole. Thank you. The fact that you think I would be
Maybe the walls would have touched it.
the walls.
Not your butthole, but like
Yeah. I'm thinking of more if it's like
the
a
cheeks.
you know it's like a rubber, like the doctor's glove. How it's like
Yeah,
elastic.
just fit it over it.
Yeah. And then you like put it over like
A glove.
Yeah. It's like a glove. So it's Now, what if I washed this mug and I gave it to you for a birthday present?
Would I know?
Yeah, and you started drinking out of it, but then afterwards I told you, hey, that mug was in my ass.
Alright. That's just fucked up, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
What? Come on, we're bros.
Well, this has been the Breathe Easy podcast.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm David.
And this is Jeremy.
I hope you're not listening at this point.
Ainsley, I'm gonna be honest with you. It got really like boring in the beginning, and then towards the end, it was just all the laughs because of the futurism stuff.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I thought you said Ainsley.
No. I interrupted myself. Ainsley, come here, say bye.
Oh, you're done?
Bro, it's been like 2 hours.
Thanks for being a part
Turn
of
the
it.
mic on, please.
I didn't talk that much this time. Because I was like in and out.
Whose fault is that?
That's not my fault. I'm trying to make you dessert. What are you trying to say?
Oh, thank you, Ainsley.
Yeah, there we go.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
See,
this.
I'm a great friend.
So when's the next time you're going to be on this podcast? And do full
Next
dialogue.
Time we're all hanging out together again, probably.
Feeling next year?
Now, is it just
Like
going to be
next
us
year?
four
Next
again?
year, yeah.
That
Is it
feels
gonna be,
good.
is it
Next
gonna be
year,
us four
yeah,
again?
exactly a year from now, yeah.
Is it going to be us four again?
Hmm?
Is it going to be us four again?
If that's what is wanted.
Okay. Now, should I ask Ainsley the same question I asked you?
Probably not.
Ask me what? Oh, no. Wait, you said probably not. Don't ask me. Ask me offline.
No, but if we
How
go
would
back
you?
to,
Which one though? The one that?
we're talking about the equivalent to gender.
Oh. Okay.
Actually,
Is this an offensive question?
yes.
Oh, God. Then no. But now, like, all your viewers are, like, wondering what the question is.
Well, if they've been listening this entire time.
Oh,
they would
yeah. I don't know how... For the people who've, like, gotten this far, I'm...
Okay,
wow.
it's kind of like the equivalent of like, remember when Michelle, back in the Christmas episode, which has been 8 months now, Jesus Christ, when Michelle says if she bought you a specific item, would you use it? And you said yes.
Mm-hmm. What about that
What if
question?
you found out Michelle used it?
I'm done. How is this even a question?
Because I asked David the same thing.
David, I hope...
See what I suffer.
I hope you said... Yep.
He'll never subject himself to that question.
I really thought there was more...
I wouldn't.
I
I'm
thought
just
there
saying.
was... I thought there was going to be more substance to this question.
That was a lot of substance.
I
He
don't
tried.
know.
He tried with if you could tell yourself something in the past.
Oh, yeah. That was a good
Well,
one.
we started
That
off
was a
with
good
that.
one.
We started off
Yeah.
with that.
See,
and
that was a good question.
That was a good question.
But he was expecting a shit answer. A dick and shit joke out of that answer.
Oh, my God. Wait, David, what did you say to that question?
What did I say?
You. I don't fucking know.
I said something good.
You
You
said
did.
something
Something
good.
decent.
That means I'm
Don't do
gonna...
pre-med.
Oh,
Don't
all right.
overthink.
That was
Is
the
it-
la-
Don't
I think
overthink things.
Don't overthink things.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
take
Take
chance.
risks.
Take
yes.
risks. There we go.
Yes, people take risks. Just take them. Just do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
I wish I took more risks.
And then, because you weren't here for our transition, it was
Sure.
the future of body, fitness.
Oh, yeah.
Future fitness.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
somehow we made the segue to ways to improve muscle tone. It's kind of like the penis pill, like do you see in 7-Elevens? Like, oh yeah, the magical pill that will make your penis like 10 inches longer.
Sure.
or up to 10 inches. Not 10 inches
Wow.
long. That's fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
But like the magical pill that will make you buff and fit 6-pack, quads that won't fit in your jeans.
Yeah.
Do you think there will be something like that?
David, how do you feel about supplements?
They're stupid.
That's how I would feel about something like that.
Do you think it would be? Do you think it would be like a fad?
A
You know
fad?
how like quinoa and
Oh God.
Soul Cycle and
Zumba.
Isn't that oh
and,
like
and,
those things?
Yeah,
Will it be a fad like those
environmentally
things?
friendly stuff.
I feel like if something like that was invented though, it'd be so expensive, right? Wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
That's like the magic pill. It's like the magic pill of like everyone wants to like lose weight, you know? That's like everyone's gonna buy it, but it's gonna be freaking expensive. Or everyone would want it, but it would be like pricey.
What Jeremy's saying is it's like steroids, except you don't have to work out.
Oh. But don't you enjoy working out, right?
I do.
You like the process
Okay,
of
let's.
it.
We're under the assumption that it would work. If it would work, would you do it?
If it would work
Yeah.
with like
Like we know CrossFit works,
yeah,
but it looks fucking stupid.
sure.
We know avocado toast
It's
is a
great.
new fad, or it could taste good,
Yeah.
but it's also like you're classified as like
A
one of those-
yuppie.
yeah,
Or like a-
exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
So would you try that pill knowing that you'd be like identified? Fucking mosquito just flew into my eye. Did you see that?
I saw that.
Oh my
That was
god,
so close to your
it's
face.
fucking scary.
Oh my gosh. You
But
almost
would
got
you
your
try
plate.
it if it was
Would
a new
I
fad?
try
If
it?
it was proven and all that stuff.
And there was like no like bad negative effects, you know.
I mean, other than the bad mouth of like, let's say bodybuilders look down on CrossFit. Other
Would I
than that,
try that?
would you try it?
No.
Okay.
But it's because like no offense to the people who do. I don't know if you do. But like
CrossFit?
no, I don't know. I don't necessarily value having like a sculpted body per se.
Oh, toned.
Dude, look at me right
The
now.
tones.
Nice and chubby.
You're fine, dude. It's okay.
I don't care.
But yeah, I don't.
You're talking about
I just
like,
want to be healthy, you know.
You're talking
Yeah.
about like ripped bod, 6-pack, quads that can't fit.
Like
in
I
your
don't care
jeans.
about like having 6-pack.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, you know.
Okay.
That like by the time I'm like 60, that crap's gonna be gone.
Okay. So then we went on to the tangent. David's just like
So-
had enough.
Oh no. So
No, but then we
oh.
went on to the tangent of like, what if there was like something,
Not a pill, but a device.
a device,
oh
device.
God! And like if you used it, and or if Jeremy used it, would you use the device?
No, the device is a pump that would massage.
It would so like the equivalent of like freezing fat off,
Yeah, that was it.
and then the fat cells die, right? And then that's how you get skinny. But to gain muscle, you have to scientifically rip the muscle
Oh.
and wait for it to repair. You get That's
Yeah.
how you get bigger.
Oh, okay.
So if there was a machine that was ripping your muscle, it was like
Tearing your
like
muscle fibers.
You know those
Yeah.
blood pressure wraps that go around your arm?
Yeah.
And they squeeze it?
Yeah.
If there was an apparatus like that, would you use it? And I described
Oh
it
my
as
God.
a penis pump.
Are you
for your arm.
serious? Oh my God! Stop.
Because you're like breaking the muscles fibers.
Mm.
Then we went from there to would you share a penis pump with your friends? And
That's not even. A
Would you-
joke.
would you, from the first friend to the next friend, would you wash it before?
Ew! No, I'm gonna throw it.
You
shit
wouldn't
away.
wash it?
Throw it away.
I
I wouldn't need.
obviously
that.
I wouldn't use it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But in that scenario, I would have the courtesy to wash it before giving it to the next person. It's like
You're
using
so thoughtful.
it's like using gym shorts. Like if someone lends you their gym shorts, you wouldn't just give them back.
They're the gym shorts,
Yeah, you-
right? Yeah. Or like
No, but
Tupperware.
my thing is like the thing about the difference between gym shorts and then if you're listening, I'm sorry because we're gonna repeat this whole thing. The difference between gym shorts and the the penis pump is that with gym shorts and you wear it, you're sweating in them.
Yeah.
None of us have used a penis pump, so none of
I
us
sure haven't.
Yeah,
No.
so I'm saying you don't excrete sweat in there because you wouldn't. It's hot. It's not hot. You're just taking out the oxygen.
But the fact that like there's
Well, okay,
still there's
and what
still
if-
the bacteria everywhere, you know?
What if there was a consensus that everyone like cleans themselves beforehand? Is that okay?
And then this
No.
is what I had to
No.
endure
No.
for the
Just
past. I don't even know how long. Of course, you wouldn't answer that question.
I wouldn't use
Oh my
it.
God.
I just like putting you through.
I would for the boys.
For the boys.
Crack a cold one.
Half of these things I would never subject myself to. I just want to take you through ridiculous loops and see if you finally crack.
David hasn't cracked yet.
So this has been the Breathe Easy podcast.
Oh yeah, we
Yep.
we
I'm
originally
David.
said Ainsley bye.
I'm Aynsley.
Ainsley, when are we gonna see you back again?
Huh? What?
When are we gonna podcast? When we
We're
hang
doing
out,
it
like,
right now.
We were barely on here.
What?
We started off good, but
Hey,
we just
hey,
can't end.
I'd like to say that I gave more of my opinion this time for things. There's more sound bites on this podcast compared to whatever last one I did.
This is true.
Can you give us like a one snippet quote? Now,
One,
if anyone wanted to rip this audio out and single out your voice, what would you say?
what are you asking me?
If you could say one sentence.
If I could say one sentence,
Yeah.
listen to the Breathe Easy podcast.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
I was gonna be like a
Clap,
soundbite that
clap.
you can
All
say.
right, it's
Oh,
been great, guys.
Yeah. It's been Jeremy, joined by David and Ainsley. Yeah.
All right,
Are we done?
we're done.
Holy shit, dude.